Patrice O'Neal in studio.
Oh, yeah.
I told these guys, imagine a fiery hurricane. It's sort of out there that, hurricane season's right around the corner. You get this oil all over the ocean.
Yeah.
Now you got an oily hurricane. Then you get a lightning bolt or something.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, you got a fiery hurricane.
How great would a giant fucking Cat 5 hurricane on fire? What's worse than a hurricane? We saw what it did to New Orleans. A hurricane is bad enough. Imagine 250-mile-an-hour winds on fire.
I got my fucking
would that be great?
Fingers crossed.
Oh, would I love to see that.
And
both fingers.
I'm talking to the people out there, and you want to see a fiery hurricane. If you're fortunate enough to live, you want to see crazy shit like that.
Sci-fi exclusive movie, Fiery Hurricane. Just called Fire Hurricane.
Firewind.
Yes,
Firewind. On sci-fi. I cannot.
Yes.
Well, look at this poor pelican.
Starring
poor
Lou
ducks.
Diamond Phillips.
Look at this horrible shit.
No. Oh, the poor bird.
Why are they constantly showing this shit?
Why was that bird in ice? That wasn't.
Oh, that bird was
Man, I
stuck
can't
in
even
oil.
look at it.
These poor birdies.
Look at that pelican. Are pelicans supposed to be that color?
Pelican, no.
God is fucking mad. If you don't believe in God, you're an asshole.
I think we've messed with the portal to hell. Like it's a mile down and it's 5 miles in the ground and it's just fucking and we breached that portal to hell and now it's pumping out evil.
We all thought it was fire.
Yeah.
But those dumb Arabs that wrote the Bible, they just said fire would be more interesting, but it was really oil.
It's oil.
The devil's just an oily,
an oily, messy, evil
big,
thing.
oily bird.
Yes.
I can't wait till he flies out of the ocean.
Oh, like the fucking Kraken. He's going to come out covered in oil.
2,700 gallons. I'll just say 2,700 gallons a minute.
Yeah,
is flowing out of there. I don't even understand how much that is. But if you had 2,700 gallons,
you can't clean that up.
of a truck, just by itself, 2,700 gallons of oil that you and some friends were driving around and just dumped it in a river. You destroyed that river.
You would be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
You killed everything in that fucking lake.
And
if
that's
you
happening
did that
every minute.
A
conga line of trucks is driving into the Gulf.
How many dead dinosaurs died right there? It must have been millions of dinosaurs. It must have been a Super Bowl party where those dinosaurs died. Oil won't stop flowing out of that fucking water.
No, they cannot stop this thing.
And
so can't put the cap
why
on
are we
it.
moving on from the fire?
They need the
fire
Necromonicon
thing.
Dude, it's gonna happen. It's gonna blow oil everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh man, would that be something?
Pure crude.
Just oily
everywhere.
gunk. Fucking 10 miles inland.
And something's gonna happen to guy. It's gonna be like the birds, right? The motherfucker is gonna be out there lighting a cigarette. People gonna be inside as the oil flying. People gonna be at the window going, no,
don't.
And he lights the entire fucking atmosphere will be burning.
Giant swirling fire cane.
Yeah, fire cane. I like it. Yeah.
Fire cane.
And the eye is a mixture of air and fire whirling and it's hotter than the sun in the middle. And it's hotter than the sun.
And you'll see an image of the devil in the in the fire cane.
And it just makes it sound like it's this growling Satan sound that's louder than any freight train.
You want to see this, right?
Absolutely.
And I think the average person wants to see this as long as it doesn't affect them. Directly.
I can't wait till it hits New York. Just all over the windows. Petropolis.
Petropolis. Yeah, Petropolis. Yes. Oil.
I can't wait. Because this is just, we deserve it. We fucking deserve it.
It's fucking disgusting.
We've opened it up.
We deserve that shit. It's
cracked it open.
And how many days? It's been leaking for 40-something?
50 days.
Almost 50 days, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Kaku was on Oberman last night. Will he call our show today?
What is he saying?
Michu Kaku was on Oberman last night. Thank you, Dave C. Talking about nuclear hurricane oil spill if they used a nuke to stop the oil spill. Are they talking about nukes now?
They could not possibly. This is not a movie. They would never.
What would a nuke do?
What do you mean they would never?
It would blow a giant hole in the ground.
You know what they are? This should be called Day 50 of Operation Hope Stop. They don't know what to fucking do.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
They don't know what to do.
They can't figure out how to fucking close this pipe off.
They're hoping
amazing.
It stops.
There's little robots down there working their little robot asses off. Cutting the pipe because the pipe was a jagged edge.
So they're trying
to cut it so they could fit a cap on top. And they can't do that. The saw got jammed and then got unjammed, and they cut it, but the edge was jagged. Like, there's just a problem at every turn with this thing.
We have a lot of
James Cameron's calling them assholes,
and they don't want to listen to James Cameron.
No. maybe he get his friends from that fucking moon. Just get about 700-800 giant blue people to fucking clog it up.
Hey, I got to go to the phones. We have a lot of truckers. Hold on, you want to see what Jimmy? Hold on.
Morning to you, funny people.
Good morning, Gretchen.
All right, so this is not a funny matter at all, what's going on down in the Gulf. But the president has been accused of not showing enough emotion.
This is what we're talking about.
Is that a fair assessment?
No. I mean, people always bond over anger more than they do over what they love. And so I think we want the president to be impassioned about it. And I think he is, but he needs to just act logically out of the best actions to take rather than just emotionally. Jim, I totally get it.
Jim, some people said that he was more impassioned listening to Paul McCartney perform at the White House the other night than he has been about the Gulf spill. How would you respond?
Well, I think, first of all, we're all a little uncomfortable that my shirt's open far too wide. But he's the president. It's like, what do they want him to do? You know, shake his fist and drop the F-bomb? He's supposed to handle things calm, cool, and collected.
A very good point. But, Tom, even Spike Lee, who was an ardent supporter of President Obama the other day, said, hey, if you're going to get mad about anything, this might be it.
And you're shocked that I disagree with Spike Lee. No, I have to agree with what everyone's saying. There's no reason that he has to get angry, because what's going to happen when they plug the spill? Are we going to say, oh, you're not happy enough, you need to celebrate with us? It's ridiculous.
I think a lot of people are thinking about the images they saw of President Bush down in the pit at 9/11, and that was an image they could embrace and maybe hold on to.
It'd be hard for Obama to stand on the oil spill in the middle of the ocean, like how the media paints it.
He could at least try. He could at least try. No, but the last time our president reacted emotionally, we wound up in 2 wars.
All right, we're going to leave it at that, but we're not going to leave our comedians because they're going to talk about this. Vice President Al Gore. What really broke up his marriage to Tipper? Was it President Bush?
That's the ugliest pretty woman I've ever seen.
Then a car drives out the ramp in the airport and the driver blows through through the toll, the whole thing. Caught on camera. Right back.
What are they doing? Are they kind of ripping off Red Eye here?
I don't know what
they're getting like topics and comics to kind of talk about the topics. And
why do they have comics on these shows?
Patrice is like, why do they have comics on these shows?
Like for 50, it's like, all right, funny guy, topic guy, and it's just like, Amy Schumer's, the world. It's like, you don't have enough time. Like, if she had 10 minutes, she could be funny and go the world.
Right.
With 30 seconds, it's like, what Norton did is like what they want you to do.
Yeah, just goof on yourself a little bit.
And then she goes,
and then moves on to the next one.
You were saying.
Or his 20-second take on the whole thing. You're right.
With that shit.
Right, long form, it would be a good watch, a good view.
Yeah, you can fucking expand on your ideas.
Yes.
I was saying we have a lot of truckers. They're going to explain how much oil is spilling in the Gulf. We got Scott in New York, because you said one tanker truck or whatever.
No, I mean, I'm just saying I don't know how much 2,700 gallons is.
Well, we're going to find out now. Scott, go ahead.
What it is your average tanker truck, like fuel tanker, holds 6,000 gallons of diesel fuel or oil, gas, whatever they're hauling in them. And Patrice said that thing's pumping out like fucking 30,000 gallons a minute.
2,700 gallons a minute. 2,700 gallons a minute.
2,700.
Yeah, roughly. Oh, 2,700?
Yeah.
Oh, well, still, that's one full tanker truck a minute.
That's 2, according to you.
Yeah.
A minute.
What are you talking about?
You said, wait, 6,000. Oh, no. That's half a tanker truck.
All the math.
Half a tanker truck a minute. So half of those big things a minute, though.
A minute.
That's it.
So every 2 minutes, it's a
full tanker of fucking oil is pumping out of that ground every minute.
Everyone's like, how are they going to clean this up? How are you going to clean up that much oil? How? Explain to me how you could clean up all that oil.
You ever see one of those things tip over in the fucking highway? The highway's closed till tomorrow.
Forever, yeah. They gotta clean that shit up.
Off the ground with brooms.
And kitty litter.
Vacuums, kitty litter, and brooms. What the fuck are they gonna do?
It's a mile under the water.
I don't know.
It's a mile under the water.
The fuck are they gonna do? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. This is not even. Let me tell you, man. This is why there's 3 comics on this fucking show in the morning, right? Because they cannot. They keep showing the sad music ducks.
Yeah.
But they are trying to take away. They're trying to make it a duck thing, and this is bigger than the ducks. I have to say.
Yeah.
This is planet Earth type of shit. The Gulf is the ocean. It's the fucking ocean.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's bazillions of gallons of fucking oil in the ocean. If this was in the middle of the Pacific, motherfuckers would, oh my God. You know, where the shit could possibly disperse. I was reading something that the Exxon Valdez still has remnants of some bullshit.
Some of that shit.
Considering a doctrine of proprietary facts. What is it? Well, in order to, in their
I thought she was coming back with Jim Norton.
Wait, what do they do? They got to just sit there while this girl babbles? Well, this pretty ugly woman.
Is this a practical beginning or another example of more government interference? We're back with our panel for a very heady topic for our panel of comedians. Tom, let me start with you on this. So basically what they're saying, potentially, is that journalism needs a bailout.
Why? I mean, first of all, isn't the journalism as a whole, isn't it supposed to be providing a kind of a check to government? So why is government interested in propping them up? Aren't they supposed to just tolerate them? It's like freedom of the press is freedom. We're not going to put you in jail, but we're not going to bail you out.
A lot of newspapers in trouble right now, right, Jim?
Well, yeah, they should be in trouble. I mean, it's like the days of Walter Cronkite and integrity are over. Really, I mean, these are the same people who are trying to get satellite photos of Tiger Woods' genitals. They don't deserve a bailout. They've done nothing, but they're tabloids. They should be treated like tabloid journalists. They should just kind of die when they die.
The trend of the bailout, Amy, should we bail out the media as well?
I agree with Jim. I don't think so. It's like it would be trying to. It's a dying media. It would be like if we tried to bail out VHS tapes. You know, it's like newspapers. I still enjoy a physical newspaper if I need to like kill a fly or if I'm potty training a pet. But I mean,
that is a physical newspaper.
That is a physical newspaper. And also, I think people are blogging for free when people spend time and money learning how to do legitimately. And I kind of like some of what the FCC is saying because it would liken people like Perez Hilton to an illegal immigrant taking a job from a real American.
All right, so the panel seems to agree on all of this. Jim, we heard the news this week that Tipper and Al Gore getting divorced.
I was heartbroken.
Sally Quinn, a columnist, blaming it on Bush, unbelievably. Do you blame Bush for the gift?
She got big fat arms, too.
For Tipper and Al getting divorced?
No. I mean, look, what kind of a marriage can't survive one stolen presidency? It's just so annoying. They blame Bush for everything, and it's like, I think the problem is she was probably just so sick of the environment, his environmental babble. She's like, enough, I get it, it's hot, shut up.
Amy, from a female perspective, what was it?
I don't have that perspective, but I think, everyone blames Bush for everything, like if they can't find parking, and I can relate to that, but I think the real culprit here is global warming. As the globe's gotten warmer, Al's gotten colder, and Tipper's sick of it.
Tom, is there a statute of limitations out there for when people will stop blaming Bush?
There should be a statute of limitations for playing that video of him kissing his wife. I don't want to see that again. Making out with his wife. I think that's what did it. The way he grabbed her and I'll never get that image out of my head.
It's tough. It is hard to leave the brain. All right, real quickly, where are you all appearing since you are comedians?
I'll be at the San Jose Improv June 9th through the 14th.
Saturday night at Moonwork. It's hard to find, but those who find it are rewarded.
I'll be at Caroline's on Broadway tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday.
All right, Jim Norton, Tom Shalhoub, Amy Schumer. Great panel today. Thanks so much.
Amy just is really looking fucking sexy right there.
She's always looking sexy.
She
put a little curl in her hair.
Yeah, she put a little curl in her hair. She's got like a girl next door face and like a fucking you want to fuck it body.
You all right, Patrice?
Patrice is just waking up again from that.
Norton did great. Norton did what he was supposed to do.
Norton.
At one point, the other guy is giving a serious answer.
Well, because Norton's had a lot of years of fucking panel practice.
Right.
He has a lot of years of panel practice. Yeah. Ooh, really? Fucking Amy Schumer. He'll call Halle Berry a monkey, and Amy Schumer is fucking.
He will not call Harry Belly.
You fucking cocksucker, don't try to foist that shit off on me, you bastard. He trying to foist son of a bitch.
Come on, she's fucking.
Look, Amy's hot, man. I like Amy. She is hot, but it's like, come on, man. It's a context hot. It's just like Sarah Palin. But Amy's a hot. She's hot.
That's what I mean.
All right, just something.
No. I was looking at her thinking like, wow,
you know, and jerk off and shit.
That's why. What? Hey, you could probably fucking spank it to one of them pictures.
And Amy's sexy. Like she's like in comic world, she's highly regarded. Definitely.
Yeah.
Highly like, oh shit, Amy's fat ass and shit, and that the whole thing you're saying, but put it in the context, nigga, a little bit.
I was just looking. She had a leg showing and stuff. I wasn't.
All right.
She was showing a lot of legs. A lot of her legs, and she had a little curl to her hair.
And she got her hair done for the big fox show.
She did. She definitely did.
With her fucking points and her feelings. Like this.
She usually has puke in her hair, so this was good for her.
And
she washed her hair and put a little curl in it.
Think.
Right.
And that big meaty arm fucking host with that giant face and head.
Oh, I know.
Little features and a big giant head.
Giant arms.
They should have just had Jimmy on. There wasn't enough time for 3 comics. One guy just doing it.
Yeah.
But they don't trust comedians. And they know Jimmy's a little edgy for the morning. Because this is a very incestuous game. Is why I don't my face is not on Fox anymore. They made an internal decision. Get this nigga away.
You burnt that bridge.
But it's a good bridge to burn.
Yeah.
Because that shit is eventually you're gonna get caught up in something bad.
All right. Yeah, you're gonna say something like fucking around.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna get caught something. You're gonna get caught.
Why don't we move on? Because people got more on this oil thing. Eric in Texas. Eric.
What's up, boy, Nate? What's up, Patrice?
How are you, sir?
I hate to get biblical on y'all, but the Bible say the ocean will fill with blood.
Yeah. What page is that?
And it's the blood of the earth.
Is that page 1812, 18,000?
Yeah.
Give us a page. Give us a page, man. Give us a scripture.
And it says the blood of the earth.
The blood of the earth, which is oil.
Is that Revelation?
Yeah, that's Revelation.
Why the fuck?
Find that shit out, man, and goddamn Twitter it or something. Because I want to read that shit.
Yeah, let's find that shit.
I can't wait to see you come to Houston next week, Patrice.
Yeah, I'm coming to Houston if we still alive and shit.
If there is a Houston.
I don't like flying, so I hope the air's on fire.
Fucking fiery hurricane is the best.
I'll be there if the air's not fucking completely. Because the hurricanes, the fucking volcano. This is interesting because they did a trailer. That fucking volcano in Iceland was a trailer for the end of the world. Didn't know that if a volcano erupts enough, stops air travel, which means stops food delivery, stops everything. That's fucking fantastic.
Amazing.
Can you imagine that shit?
Yeah.
This is a commercial for the fucking end.
This is a trailer for the end of the world. We're watching the trailer. It's like, I want to see this.
Where the fuck is Pablo Francisco so he can fucking do his thing?
In a world.
Hey,
can we get Michu on, or are we trying, Danny?
We called in the back.
Okay, we're working on it.
Just woke him up. I think Steve's calling back at 8 o'clock.
And he's going to come on?
Hopefully, yeah.
Oil is like the Gulf is like a river. No, it's the Gulf. A river is like the Gulf. wait, it's swirling eddies of oil. And
when did the hurricanes start up? Soon, right?
Hurricane season now, I believe.
Hurricane season is on?
Storm.
Holy
perfect storm.
Wait, did you see that there's one in Guatemala that's leveling Guatemala.
Did you see that giant
dead?
Did you see that giant sinkhole?
In Guatemala.
Oh, yeah.
What is that about?
It was another
What's that about?
That's God's toilet. He made a toilet so he can sit down and read a newspaper while he's watching the end of the earth.
Look at that. It just fucking another portal to hell. Jason's laughing at the sinkhole.
There used to be someone's house on top of that.
I hope that's Galactus on the way, nigga. Guess who's coming to get us is Galactus. He's going to get us all.
That swallowed a building up, too. It just fucking opened up a hole in the earth and swallowed a building.
How deep is that?
Oh, gosh.
Does it go down?
It's Galactus.
Oh, there's Galactus. Very good. Hey, remember the nuke thing? I guess the Russians tried that in the 70s. Somebody has info on it? David in North Carolina. David.
Hey, boys. How you doing?
Hey.
Hello, David.
I think it was back in the 70s. I think the Russians had this same kind of thing happen, and they, put a nuke about a mile down in the ground and blew it. And when it went off, it creates this space, and it just kind of a big enough space where the oil will just suck down, or just kind of gravity will bring it down into the ground.
It looked like, from what I'm watching, that it crushes the whole pipe and squeezes it off and pinches it off.
Yeah, well, I think my understanding is that it created a vacuum that just sucked the oil down and killed the pressure going up, and that's something that they've actually talked about doing, sticking a nuke down there and doing it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
How do you stick a nuclear device under the Gulf a mile down? Oh, my God.
And what does it do? What is the nuclear thing going to do?
It shows in this cartoon.
See?
It kind of like squeezes off the pipe.
The pressure just collapses everything. See, the nuke goes off, and then it collapses everything. This doesn't seem cool.
And also collapses the world.
Yes.
I can't wait.
This is great.
I'm gonna fucking go home and start meditating
front row seats
about death. The only thing about death that fucks me up is the infinity of it.
Yeah.
Colin Quinn said one. It's the infinity.
Yeah.
If I can get used to just being dead forever, I can't fucking wait. I can't wait, man. This is just great.
Front row seats.
Because we deserve it. We just deserve it. We don't need to be this destructive.
You think we've been fucking around too long? Too long.
And creatures who just live to live are suffering bad. We deserve it. We just fucking deserve it, man.
Is there any animal that we have not fucked up in some way, shape, or form on this planet?
Roaches.
Yeah. I think we even do that.
Anything that's been alive since the prehistoric
motel.
True that.
True that.
I think we fuck with roaches too.
We're not making a dent.
No.
I think
some make a dent, but we fuck with everything.
Some of those sea creatures that are a couple miles down where we just can't get to them to fuck with them. Do we even fuck with those things? Those weird fucking
shrimp with flashlights on their head.
Exactly. That big tooth fish. Yeah, with the Christmas light on his head.
Those fucking things.
I think one day one of those things was swimming around looking for shit, and a fucking Pepsi can hit him on the head.
And he said, fuck this.
Just like sunk down. It took years to get there.
Oh, I see.
Where's all the garbage going?
It's in the middle of the Pacific in a big fucking whirlpool.
But we're don't ask, don't tell in terms of that shit.
Yeah.
You take a dump, it just goes someplace.
It goes somewhere. We don't know. I don't care.
Dude,
it's out of my house.
We deserve this. We just deserve Earth getting revenge on us somehow, man.
You think it's turning on us now?
We've done enough. Don't you think? We've just done enough damage. You don't think?
You go to some places, it looks pretty pristine.
Yeah, rich people, where they make sure that there's no filth in a 12-mile radius.
I mean, if you ever go to Yellowstone or something like that, yes, you see
But Yellowstone has a volcano getting ready to fucking...
Oh, I know, yeah.
That will take out, half the United States or something?
Yes.
But that's not us. We didn't fucking put that there. But you go there, there's forests and shit that you could walk through and go, wow, this is pretty untouched.
I think the big problem is this, it's guys like Kwaku over there.
Oh, Michio Kaku. Kwaku.
Years ago when I was a kid, and they did a thing about how the sun was going to extinguish.
Yeah.
And I said, how do you know? And then, why are you trying to know that? It's trying to be God, and I think that's what God is mad about.
Oh,
it's just too much trying to be God.
You think with everything?
Too much.
Even like cloning and
just too much.
Things like that. We're getting
God's
a little too
letting
close.
us know that no matter what we do, we'll open a big hole in the middle of your fucking Earth.
Trying to be the daddy just a little too much.
Just trying to run shit. That's all. I think that's what it is. It's just like the sun will extinguish God. It's like, how the fuck? What? Nigga, I'll turn the sun out tomorrow.
Wow, did you run, Jimmy? No. Oh, look at you. You were just on the TV. Hey, I just saw you were the guy. Yeah. You were the guy.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Right there. Same guy.
Same guy.
Anthony now has a crush on Amy Schumer.
She looked so fucking good.
Oh, yeah, she looks
there.
really good, man.
Yeah.
With the curly hair and the legs.
Yeah, you never saw her gams before?
No. She came in here once and she looked good and stuff like that. But TV, she looked good. And then Patrice, of course, has got to, like, knock me back down a peg or two. Saying, like, he's like, well, I understand in the comedy world she's, who she is.
She's hot.
She's hot and everything.
Very.
But, and then he accused me of calling Halle Berry a monkey.
Yeah.
And in the same breath, I say that she's,
nappy-headed pussy. And then
she likes the drink.
Amy Schumer. You start doing the fucking soft shoe on Amy Schumer. And I show you beautiful black women. You're like,
the Amy Schumer.
Fuck this niglet.
She likes,
give me some Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
She likes the drink, too.
Yeah?
She likes the drink.
How about that?
Oh, yeah, she'll knock him back with you.
How was that horror show over there just now?
That horror show.
Almost fucking was in the fetal position. I almost just stabbed myself in the eyes. There's that fat middle-aged woman.
It was short. It was shorter than I thought it was.
It was way too short.
Was short. But that was just,
Because you have three guys. I said they should have just had you. If it's a 10, 12-minute segment, just have Jimmy.
They're trying it. It's like something they're trying.
That was brand new?
It's kind of an experimental thing, so I think that they just didn't know how it was going to work out.
Are they kind of trying to do a red-eye segment thingy? Topics?
I don't know, but I had a lot more prepared.
Yeah.
I didn't like just doing 1 or 2 lines. I'm the 6-line kid. You know that. That's my nickname.
Yeah. 6-line kid.
6-line kid. You got your shirt in there somehow.
I had to, because this looks good with a jacket, but open, I look like a fucking tool, like I'm in a situation.
She's like, you think Obama's doing enough about oil? Hold on, bitch. My shirt. Let me get my joke in. After Shalou and Amy Schumer gave us the fucking 420 years ago. It's not enough time for that shit.
Yeah, you got to just kind of jump to it,
right? Yeah, get right in there. And Jimmy knows this because you've done enough of these.
Yeah.
Other people kind of don't know and just go on and then get cut off and
never allow them to throw a topic to you, but I won't allow them to throw the exact question at me because I don't know where I'm going to go with that. So what's your comment on Obama's exact comment? Well, look, here's what I wanted to get at. Larry King is irrelevant or whatever. There's got to be. You can use whatever they say to
leave
kind of
me a little lateral movement here. I gotta be able to.
Tough crowd days did prepare motherfuckers for goddamn shotgun extreme interviews and shit. So what do you think? I don't know. My balls itch, but I'm gonna tell you something else, you big face hoe. Why your arms so wobbly? Go down there and soak some of that oil up with your shoulders. Fucking squishy-eyed hoe. Boom.
Oh, shit.
What's your next question?
Next.
It really does it is like a boot camp for fucking doing fucking 2-minute interviews on television.
And Shalou fucking sips his coffee and takes a drag of his cigar. Well, see, when I was shut up, Shalou, nigga, there's comic under your name. Stay home. Say no to something. This is my big chance to go on Fox and Friends.
Say no to something.
No, that's not up my alley. It's too. It's a little bit too rifle. I'm not that kind of guy. I like to expound on my.
Yeah. I like having a little more time.
I agree with Jim. See, people don't. Is this the bitch from Last Comic Standing? Get your shit together, ho. What the fuck?
I don't think any of us. He didn't know. I'll say this: the first segment with Obama, none of us knew.
Really?
When she asked that Bush wanted the ground zero moment. Believe me, I wanted to get to I don't want Obama screaming. I had some kind of Carlo Rizzi from The Godfather reference. I don't want him yelling, "Clean it up" like Carlo from The Godfather. But
clean it up.
But it was just. I should have said that, but I didn't realize we were going to stop literally that quickly. So
God.
I think threw us all over.
The president. That's the worst thing that can happen as a president because it's something you cannot control. Is a natural disaster.
But this is right in line with the movies, too, because there's always a black president when the world is fucking blowing up.
It's Danny Glover, Tiny Lister, and fucking Morgan Freeman. And now Barack Obama
is the real deal, and this is the end of the world.
God is white.
God damn.
It's not even that bad of a disaster. The planet's kind of just taking a liquid shit. Who cares?
Well, for now, you didn't hear about the flaming hurricanes.
Dude, man,
yeah, we're talking about flaming hurricanes now.
It is fucking
Well, if there's a hurricane,
horrific.
see, we had the whole scenario. There's a hurricane. It lifts all the oil up, atomizes it a little bit in the atmosphere, and then some idiot goes to light his cigarette, and woo, you have fire cane.
Doesn't have to call it a himicane if it's a guy does it.
Oh, Chip. Another sign of the apocalypse. Chip Chipperson.
And isn't that the hub of where all the ships kind of go there?
Oh, yeah.
And then that's where they get the trucks are, and then they spread
pipelines,
food and fucking and clothes and whatever they got to deliver.
A major seaport
is shut down.
Yeah.
Watch the prices of food. It's just, and there's some guy on the top of a building jacking his dick, just making a buck. It's the same guy that was jerking off after Haiti earthquake. He's just like, oh, pipes and the guy that owned the cement factory and just sticking his own finger in his ass, just like, oh, the money. Sir, but it's the end of the world. Does it matter? Oh,
front row seat.
Oh, it's bad, man.
It is real bad. We're gonna have Michio Kaku on. He was talking about nukes and shit last night.
I just hope something happens to him so he can go, oh my God, no. Oh God, no, God.
They'll just plug it. They'll figure out a way to plug it. That's all it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course.
And then what's next, though?
It's 50 days.
It's been 50 days.
So what, do you know it'll dissipate? There's a few dead fish and lobster.
That's what they've been hoping for. They've been like, man, it can't be that much oil.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot.
It really is. The Earth has a lot of oil in it.
How many? I think a brontosaurus has got to be 8,000 gallons of oil.
Just one of them?
Just one brontosaurus.
One brontosaurus. But that's just it. I think one brontosaurus ain't shit. I don't think it's a drop of fucking oil in the long term. I don't think, I think this is
You think it was a lot of dinosaurs?
Massive amounts of dinosaurs and just sediment of plant life and everything else for millions upon millions of years just sitting there. And now it's just blue.
And we had to poke a hole.
We poked a hole.
And this sounds like a real douche question, though. But why not sand? Like, how did oil end up the shit that we love?
Sand doesn't burn.
Yeah.
We need shit that burns.
Oil doesn't get your ass cracked while you're fucking on the beach either.
It will now. You go down to Louisiana. You gotta fucking... We are an animal based on fire, making heat and fire. The first time that cavemen fucking looked at that shit, they went, yeah, we need this. Fire rules. And we figured out better ways to make shit burn.
Longer. And oil just burns.
And oil is the shit.
Oil just burns.
Oil burns. It's great. It's fucking...
It's as simple as that.
Transportable. We fucking poke holes in the globe. It's all over the place. And now we're kind of like, oops, we fucked up on this one. I fucked up bad on this one. I fucked up, Frankie.
Would it be better if this was like over there somewhere, though? We would just be like,
we wouldn't give a shit.
We wouldn't care.
If it was over there.
If this was pouring into fucking somewhere over, yeah.
If it was in India, they'd be bathing in it.
Hey,
I love this idea, though, the end of the world. Oh, it's fantastic.
It's just interesting, boy, to prove these goddamn dishwashers right. I thought there was some horse shit.
These dishwashers.
These ancient... these ancient delivery boys. They're fucking...
these ancient dishwashers.
with their fucking rock axes and they're fucking using ants to fucking sew up wounds. They were right.
The first calendar, City of Gold, and now they're fucking scrubbing my shit off a plate in the back of a restaurant.
Lost everything to Cortez.
Yeah.
Douchebag motherfuckers. And now...
It's all heading right toward 2012, isn't it?
Dude, this is...
With the volcano and now this.
Exciting.
When the first trailer comes out, right, for movies, when does it come out? About a year and a half before the movie? Mm-hmm. It's a year and a half trailer.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. The end of the world. Get your shit ready.
Starring Barack Hussein Obama.
I'm going to Trader Joe's. Let me tell you,
president.
My garage is going to be full of tuna fish cans.
Yeah.
And beans, whatever the fuck, just in case.
Ready to go.
Just in case.
You're going to have horrible farts.
Yeah.
Tuna and beans.
Keep them away from my house.
God damn.
When the fucking I Am Legend monsters start fucking knocking on my door, I'm telling you.
I'm set.
My mother couldn't go. She couldn't get it when the fucking bacteria's in the water in Boston. My mom's had to. She goes. People
water.
Panic. And they went out and bought water, and so we panic, and everybody's gonna be trying to hoard. It's gonna be riots and shit. It's gonna be insane.
God, that'd be great.
Insane.
Fuck, anarchy.
All it takes is to turn the lights off for a week. That's all it takes.
No electricity over a widespread area with no food deliveries, no garbage pickup.
Tops. And then it's just completely insane.
3 fucking days.
You think 3 days?
I don't think 3 is enough.
Somewhere between 3 and 7.
And shit starts happening.
Let's go 5 days.
People start fucking freaking out.
5 days and all hell breaks loose.
No, I mean, like, you got to understand, 3 days with no hope. Like, no one giving you, hey, we're coming to help out, we're doing that.
Oh, I'm not even
3
talking
days
about that.
with, like, this shit is going to last.
Just basically, if the lights go out for 7 days and you would assume they're going to go back on, there'll still be riots in the street for food and shit.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's going to be people banging on my door then.
Anthony, he can't wait.
I'm going to go.
Anthony can't wait for that.
Yourselves.
Oh, you can't wait for that.
You're going to have to get food eventually.
Down the hatches.
You're going to have to leave that house eventually and get food.
So what? I'll wait. I'll be like fucking I Am Legend.
With no electricity, how are you going to plug in your guns?
Plug in my gun.
Because we saw it in Boston. It got a little crazy up there, and the water was bad for what? 3 days, 4 days?
Just when the water's bad, man. They
got a little crazy
and
up there.
They just tell you what not to do. And,
right.
You know.
I just made another purchase, Patrice.
Which one?
I got the Barrett 50 cal.
You got a 50 cal?
The Barrett 50 cal, the M107.
What's on the way? Rhinoceroses?
This fucking
elephants?
The shells are this big.
You got a 50 cal?
You could hit a target a mile away if you're proficient. A mile away. Yeah, someone actually killed someone with it a mile and a half away.
Oh, that was what they used?
Just fucking blasted some terrorist's head.
Wait,
he didn't even know what was happening.
3?
He's going to get in his fucking car. No. It's, just below. Just below some big digits. But this thing is just a pisser.
And the bullets, too? You got the bullets?
Oh, they're like $4 a piece. there I am holding it.
You're not supposed to hold it that way.
No, it's got a
this store, you had to order this?
No, it's in the store.
It's in the store?
I pick it up today. They're putting the scope on it and shit.
Is that legal?
I'm going out.
And then where are you going to shoot it?
It is now. It is
Where
now.
are you shooting it?
Hopefully on his toilet like fucking Private Pile.
I go out to Calverton. They got about 300 yards out there, which, How
far is that, Calverton?
It's like, Calverton's out at exit 70.
Oh, Long Island.
Something.
Yeah,
it's way out at the end there.
Holy shit.
But,
so what took you so long? Why this wasn't on your list earlier?
It's been on my list for quite a while, but I just wasn't able to really find one.
Where is that place? What town?
Uniondale, Long Island. That's where you kind of need it.
Dude, that's the bullet?
Uniondale?
Yeah, the bolts are 5.25
inch?
And 5.5 almost, yeah.
The one all the way to the left, the bullet, is the standard one that they use to shoot, like, out of your, AR-15 type rifles that they use in Iraq and stuff. And that is a 50 caliber.
And is that what they're killing people with these fucking...
Oh, yeah, that's the sniper.
These drones?
Oh, no, the drones they're shooting with, like, Hellfire missiles. That, though, they're shooting people in the head with and just ripping their bodies apart.
We'll go back to your gun purchase in a second.
Dr. Michio Kaku.
Hello.
Hi. How are you, sir? We saw you on TV last night talking about the oil spill, and we certainly wanted to get your take on our show as well, considering you're a friend of the show.
Yes, now, using a nuclear device, how viable is this?
It's not a good suggestion at all. First of all, it'll make the area radioactive. It'll release radioactive iodine, cesium, strontium, which will contaminate the area for decades, if not centuries, depending upon, the flow of ocean currents. And during hurricane season, you can imagine that tar balls will be shot into the air that are radioactive.
Radioactive tar.
Yeah, can you imagine radioactive tar balls winding up in people's swimming pools?
It sounds like a horror movie, Dr. Kaku.
It sure does. Now, with these hurricanes, we're going to have tar balls flying around?
Yeah, hurricanes will actually grab water several hundred feet below the surface and loft it up into the sky. If a hurricane comes into the Gulf from the western direction, they spin counterclockwise. So if it's west of the oil leak, the counterclockwise motion will then take this water laden with oil, loft it into the air, and dump it all over the south.
Wow, how far inland could that actually take tar and oil?
Oh, potentially hundreds of miles inland.
Hundreds of miles. So people on the coast that are worrying and people inland that are saying we have nothing to worry about might actually have something to worry about.
That's right. They could have oil, radioactive oil raining down on their hair, on their barbecue pits, on their rooftops. It's gonna be a mess. Think of all the lawsuits coming out of this thing.
Dr. Michio, what do you think about this whole thing? Now, I know we've heard your point on this 2012 end of the world kind of thing. We're seeing a lot of man-made and natural disasters happening lately. I know you're a man of science, but spiritually, how are you feeling about this?
Well, look at Mother Earth, okay? She rocks the planet almost like every month with a gigantic magnitude 7, even magnitude 8 earthquake, but they happen underwater. They happen away from the television cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So Mother Earth gets rocked all the time, but we never really notice these things. Only when we get rocked. So we are so arrogant. We're so arrogant that we think that when our little domain is rocked, then it means, oh my God, Chicken Little. We think that the whole world is falling apart.
Dr. Kako,
great point.
Another thing I want to ask that I've been very curious about, how come a natural disaster has never caused a fissure in the earth that has leaked oil into the ocean?
Well, they have. I mean, in the sense that we've had blowouts like this before, but they usually happen at 200 feet.
I mean, like an earthquake. Let's say an earthquake happened, and a couple of plates move and lets out some oil from a deposit that maybe hasn't even been drilled, and all of a sudden you're seeing oil spurting up into the Gulf or anywhere else where there might have been this earthquake. How come that's never happened? We haven't seen that.
The reason is the deposits of oil are actually pretty rare. You don't find them everywhere at all. Only a tiny, tiny fraction of the Earth's surface actually has large deposits of, commercially viable oil. And if you then superimpose upon that the fault lines, you find that the fault lines and the oil deposits usually don't match. So we're in a situation where we think there's oil everywhere, but actually if you're a shale oil engineer, you know that it's only a tiny fraction of the Earth's surface has large oil deposits, and they happen not to be where there's lots of seismic activity. Thank goodness. Otherwise, we would have this.
Yes, that would be oil all over the place.
You forgot to ask about the fire cane. What's the possibility? You get a hurricane, it scoops up the oil, then you get a little, lightning strike, and next thing you know, you got a hurricane that's on fire. Is this possible?
Well, a little bit unlikely in the sense that the oil is an oil-water mixture called an emulsion. Some people think that, oil separates from water, in which case you should be able to burn off the oil. Well, that's partially true. But how can we have so many plumes of water going down 22 miles that are 22 miles long? Why is that? Because water and oil do mix sometimes, creating what is called an emulsion. Look at mayonnaise. Look at lotions. Look at your kitchen.
This fucking guy is smart as shit. Fuck! You motherfucker! Man, go on Jeopardy, nigga. What you doing?
Patrice.
Jesus Christ!
This is Dr. Michio Kaku.
He's a physicist.
Oh,
fucking guy is phenomenal.
Dr. Kaku, I want to apologize for Patrice O'Neal's language.
Yes,
it gets a little salty.
Prodigious as hell, motherfucker.
It gets a little salty with his language.
He's a comedian. We don't really know much about him. He's playing in the area. He came in to do a set, and I didn't know he was going to use that language,
yes,
sir.
You've really impressed him, and that's how he shows his that he is indeed impressed with you. We apologize for the language.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, sir. Please, sorry.
So it is an
emulsion like mayonnaise. All right.
That will not just burn randomly with maybe a lightning strike.
That's right. And also, by the way, the nuke option that I talked about on the Keith Olbermann show last night
is
also not a good idea, because what happens if you detonate a hydrogen bomb underground, okay, what happens is you create an underground sphere, a sphere of vaporized dirt, a hollow sphere. The sides, the walls of the sphere get glassified.
Right.
Sand. So you have this glassified hollow sphere underneath the ground, which then eventually collapses, giving you a gigantic hole. Now, the people who want to nuke the oil well think that the oil well will be glassified and therefore sealed up. But the walls are unstable. Eventually, the pressure, 2,000 pounds per square inch on the bottom of the ocean, will cause a cave-in, and then more oil will spill out potentially and create even more places where oil can seep into the environment.
But what do you think about big time. Are they going to get it cleaned up, or is the oil just going to keep spilling out like a whole bunch of Crisco or something?
Well, let's hope that the capping procedure, which they're doing right now, even as we speak, let's hope it works. However, a month ago it failed because of methane crystals that got into the siphon and jammed it. So now they're putting hot water down the pipe, and we're waiting and seeing. We're waiting and seeing whether or not the hot water will dissolve the methane crystals so that they can siphon off some of this water. Now, it's not a plug. It's a very loose-fitting cap. So oil will, in fact, splurt out the outside. It's not a perfect seal. That's why they have to use a diamond wire cutter to get a nice, clean cut in order to get a nice seal. But, we're just keeping our fingers crossed right now.
Sir, are they talking to you about this? Like, are they coming to people like you to help? Are they calling you?
Well, I'll put it this way. Everybody and their brother now are making suggestions about how to cap that. Well, I get hundreds in my email. However, maybe these procedures will, in fact, work, but they work at 200 feet. That's the key. The key to the whole puzzle is what works at 200 feet does not work at 5,000 feet, where we have 2,000 pounds of pressure. Think of putting a car on every square inch of your chest. How long would you last if you put a car on every square inch?
Yeah, around only a few weeks or something.
Oh, Chip.
Yeah, that's the problem. The problem is high pressure. So all these suggestions that I get in my email, a lot of them will in fact work at 200 feet.
Well, what's your idea, sir?
Well, let me give you an example. Okay, one person said, why not put tires inside the leak that inflate?
Yes, we saw that.
The pressure
from the inside. Well, at 200 feet it might work, but at 5,000 feet, where the pressure is great, the tires will collapse. How do you inflate a tire when the outside pressure is 2,000 pounds per square inch?
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
But what is your suggestion?
Well, my suggestion is that when the thing happened, Obama should have called out the Navy at that point, the military.
That's what I said.
And instead of putting BP in charge, he should have just removed them, and he should have had a panel of some of the best minds in the petrochemical industry. You know, when Gorbachev was faced with the Chernobyl accident back in 1986, he had a raging fire at a nuclear power plant. You know what Gorbachev did? He didn't set up a committee. He sent in the Red Air Force.
Yeah.
Air Force. It was the Red Air Force that finally stopped that raging fire at Chernobyl.
Oh, some of those poor guys.
That's what Obama should have done. Called in the military, brought in the best minds, and then these procedures at 200 feet, they all work. They've tried seven procedures. They all work at 200 feet. None of them work at 5,000 feet.
How much oil do you think is there? How much oil can you possibly think is just there? Can it just run out?
Possibly enough to last for years. Can you imagine this oil well spill lasting for most of your lifetime? There's enough oil in some of these wells to last a lifetime.
Wow.
So that's why they're panicking, realizing it's going to get into the Atlantic Ocean. It's going to go around the tip of Florida, and it's going to go into the Gulf Stream, and it may even go all the way back to England. So British Petroleum may get some of their oil back in their backyard.
British Petroleum. I forgot that is British.
That's right.
So what do you?
British Petroleum
is that
some of their oil back?
And what is this going to do to the Gulf in the end?
Well, hopefully it won't create dead zones. The worst case scenario, the thing leaks for months and years and creates dead zones where no life can exist in the Gulf. Already they partition about a third of the federal area It's off limits to fishing, a third of it.
Wow.
So we're talking about large portions of the Gulf becoming a permanent dead zone unless they can cap this thing this week. And, the relief well in August, we have problems there with the relief well. The relief well, by the way, is the gold standard. That's the gold standard for stopping an oil leak. The problem is it never works in the first try. Never.
Really?
That means a lottery. You're drilling a hole that's like 2 miles long, and you want to hit something the size of a dinner plate. At 2 miles.
Wow.
They're not going to do it.
Well, where does this rank? Where does this disaster rank on disasters? Is this one of the worst of all times, or?
No. There have been other ones that were actually bigger. However, the economic damage, the property damage, this could rank perhaps number one in terms of the ultimate property damage and lawsuits that it generates. There have been other oil slicks and oil leaks that were actually bigger, but not in such sensitive areas that are laden with property, with fishing industry.
Yeah, the Gulf is very important to the United States, of course, yes.
Strategically important for the whole country and also, of course, for the whole economy of the South.
Dr. Kako, our friend Dr. Steve is a big fan of yours, and he wanted me to ask, how long would it take the oil that's in there now, like how long would it take it to dissipate as it is now?
Oh, that's hard to say because we don't even know how much is down there. There's an argument among engineers as to how much oil there is. We've seen plumes of oil 22 miles long. 22 miles long in the Gulf.
Wow.
And so we're kind of clueless as to how much came out. Now, BP uses satellites to calculate how much oil there is. But that only looks at the top. And like I said, the oil's large amounts of it are emulsified, so it doesn't rise to the surface.
Oh, right,
so submarines that have gone down have seen these plumes, one plume 22 miles long, and we now realize it could be 5 times more oil underwater than we see on satellite.
Unbelievable. How do you clean all this up in the end?
Well, like I said, I would have called out the Navy. We have basically the National Guard being called out, and we have volunteers that are working themselves to a frazzle. These are like heroic volunteers working 24/7. I say we should declare war on this thing and dump the military and get all sorts of military expertise.
What would they be able to do that's different, though? I mean, aside having the unlimited resources, what would the Navy be able to do different? That's Dr. Steve just texted me. That's what he wanted me to ask you. What would the Navy be able to do differently?
Okay, here's the key.
Big fans, Dr. Steve.
It's a physics lesson. They've tried 7 things at this oil leak, and they've failed because we're not at 200 feet. They all work at 200 feet where pressures are not so great. At 5,000 feet, you have complications. You have methane ice crystals forming. You have high pressure that'll blow things in different directions. You have to compensate for it. That requires scientists who understand working at 5,000 feet. But you see, BP has no operating experience at all, zero. In fact, hardly anyone has any operating experience operating at 5,000 feet, tapping a raging oil well. That's why we have to bring in people who are experienced. So, these procedures, they will actually work. But the devil is in the details of high pressure. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So eventually, maybe
the same thing.
Why can't they just put something around it, like a big bell, and then just put a new pipe on top and filter it up? That's what I've been saying to any woman who will listen loudly.
Well, that's more or less what they're doing now. That the so-called cap is actually a belt. It's actually a dome they're putting on top of the thing. It's not a perfect seal, and they hope to siphon off as much oil as they can by capping the thing, which means putting a dome around the leak and then siphoning it back up. So they're doing that now. Let's hope it works. But again, I'm not optimistic because they've done it before. It's, deja vu all over again.
Like Yogi Bear.
Is it because
Dr. Chip.
The methane freezes at that hour at that altitude? And that's at that depth. That's what the problem was. I said hour and altitude first.
Why do we even have this problem? We have this problem again because they're not experienced at working at 5,000 feet. At that depth, methane gas that you find in your kitchen is a solid ice. And because it is so cold, this ice will actually go right up the tube, and as it turns into gas, shoot up like a rocket up the tube, up the pipeline, the riser pipeline.
Can't they just have a split? Can't they have a split pipe? They maybe somehow filter at the bottom, maybe gas up one side and liquid up the other.
No, it's all mixed. It's mixed. You saw the pictures, right? The bubbles in the picture were methane gas, so it's all mixed. You had the mud, you had the oil, you had the gas. It's all mixed together. So in other words, it was methane gas that caused the problem. It's methane gas that gummed up the cap last month. It's methane gas in solid form that could once again gum this procedure up. You have to compensate for all the high atmospheric effects, and that's what they're slow to do.
But how did they get this shit down there, though?
What?
Like, they got it, there's pipes and shit down there. What did they do? How did they build that thing? If no one knows about 5,000 feet things, how is there a 5,000 foot destroyed structure at the bottom of the fucking Gulf?
Building is not the problem. It's all automated. It's done by robots, done by remote control. It's pretty easy drilling these things. They can drill these things, pretty much anywhere. The problem is you have a leaky fire hydrant, a fire hydrant that blows mud, blows caps back to where you started from. This leaky fire hydrant down there is a non-trivial problem. They thought that what works at 200 feet will work at 5,000 feet.
But the pressure there is so much different. It's like having it's 2,000 feet per square pounds of pressure per square inch per second.
Yes, that's the problem. That is the problem that people have always neglected, and that's why it's killing them. The details are killing them right now. It's like the Three Stooges running around.
That's what they call us.
Like the Three Stooges. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the Three Stooges running around trying to get the oil fixed and stuff.
So evidently, Doctor, you don't know much about the 5,000 feet situation either. No offense. I'm not trying to be, but you don't know anything about it either.
No. You missed the point.
No. I didn't miss the point.
Yes, you did.
200, 5,000. I'm saying.
No. You missed the point. The point is, we have to remove BP from leadership. Make them consult.
No. We're talking about the issue at hand. We're not talking about. We're talking about the impact, not the intent. You talking about cure. We're talking about curing a cold that's in the future. I'm talking about. I got a cold right now. The cure for that. Do you know much about 5,000 feet, 2,000 square per inch pressure? Do you personally know how to deal with this kind of stuff? Do you know?
No. What I know is that you have to bring in physicists who understand the mechanics of working at high pressure. This is a physics problem. It's not so much an engineering problem anymore. It's a physics problem.
Well, as a physicist, what do you think the solution is?
Like I said, let me read this again. Let me read it again until people understand this.
Wait, just say you don't know.
He's yelling at you.
This is sophistry, sir. You're not saying you don't know. You refuse to go, I don't know. Just say I don't know.
Problem. You have to bring in the top physicists.
I agree.
You're a top physicist.
Analyze what the pressure is like. Otherwise, you run like a headless chicken.
Yep.
That's your question. What do you want to do?
I don't fucking know. I'm just an asshole. You're amazing. I'm saying, your mind is amazing. I'm saying, I'm not indicting you. I'm saying, do you know? Or maybe Hawkins knows or somebody.
Let's be blunt about this. At the present time, nobody knows because we haven't assembled a team of top physicists who will then say this is not an engineering problem anymore. It's a physics problem. We have to work out how to get this thing working at 5,000 feet.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Then, of the 7 procedures that were tried, all of them working at 200 feet. Every single one will work at 200 feet. We had to figure out the best one, which will work at 5,000 feet. It takes study rather than running around like a chicken saying, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me.
So
the top physicists.
Might not have the answer right now. He's saying they need to put together this think tank and so figure this problem out with physicists because it is a kind of a lot of things, a little bit of fluid dynamics, some pressure, temperature, all kinds of fun things that physicists like to talk about. Yes.
Right. And like I said, nobody knows how to deal with it because they haven't assembled this top panel of people who will then take what works at 200 feet and extrapolate all the conditions that are different at 5,000 feet. That's why all 7 procedures failed. And that's why BP is clueless right now. They're making it up as they go along. This is incredible, making it up as they go along.
All right, well, thank you, Dr. Kaku. I mean, that's it. Hopefully they'll find some kind of solution for it.
Yeah, absolutely. When's the big show? Let's get that plug in for everybody again.
Well, Sci-Fi Science is going into 2nd season starting September.
Yep. Very good. We all watch.
The #1 new show on the Science Channel and 12 new episodes.
Oh, good.
Starting in September of this year.
Very excited.
All right, thanks, Dr. Kaku.
Dr. Kaku, thank you.
All right.
And Dr. Steve says hello.
Yes, Dr. Steve idolizes you, so we're saying hi for him.
Loves you, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Michio Kaku, everyone. We're going to take a quick break and continue.
Can I tell you why Dr. Steve texts?
Yeah, please.
Ugh, all right, we get it. 200 isn't 5,000 feet.
That's what I'm saying. Steve despises.
Because it's 2,000 pounds of pressure per inch.
Yes.
Sir, do you know what's going on? What I said, dum-dum. I'm not.
No, you're right. Your question was fair.
He's a smart man, though.
No, he's a genius, but I'm saying, I kept asking, do you know? He would not just go, I don't know shit.
But he's saying we don't know yet. Like, he says you need to get him and a bunch of these guys in a room and not BP executives and figure out
But he
how
wasn't
to deal
offering
with the
like what he might.
But he
might know.
Maybe that's valuable.
Maybe he's holding out.
Yeah. Why is he going to do that?
Yeah, why save the earth for nothing?
BP is in a position where they're probably monitoring the Opie and Anthony show for solutions.
No, that's his problem.
Oh, literal Jim.
Dr. Kaku was not giving up that shit.
Yes.
No.
He wants to get paid for that shit.
He's
got the solution.
He's winking at BP. Call me.
Yeah.
Call me.
Yes.
I'll
Nigga
take care of
get
this.
paid for that shit.
Let's take a break so we
The
can
answer is to not allow Jews to run everything.
We'll break and continue with Patrice O'Neal. Patrice, about the perfect game thing everyone's talking about. Fucking Bud Selig, sorry.
Why? What's you guys?
I think just do the right thing and give the fucking kid the perfect game.
Can't do it.
Just fucking do it.
Can't do
Who gives a shit what has happened before? What's going to happen
Protocol,
in the future?
I know, but you can't. You just can't.
It's goddamn obvious to everybody.
This thing
It's not even close.
This situation. This kid is a martyr for change. That's what it is.
He's got to be thrown.
It's a martyr for change.
Yeah.
Because baseball doesn't want to
purist?
change. I hate baseball, but I like sports and I like human stories. I'm a little angry at how easy Mr. Sad Ump was, because I think he did it was
Jim
self-serving,
Joyce.
and he got that guy. I'm pretty good at reading people. That guy does not have I'm sorry face. That big bicycle mustache. Only a douche wears that. But he knew how dangerous that situation was if he had said like fuck that.
Oh, you don't think he wanted to say sorry?
No, dude. Did you hear how he said sorry? He wasn't like how they go contrite. This guy should at least been Michael Vick sorry. You know what I mean? Like head down, show his face. I'm so sorry. He said what he said, but he had to. It was dangerous. But this kid, the way he handled it, that high roll thing, well, yeah, okay, it's cool. But he had to be a martyr. This kid's perfect game was a martyr for changing that baseball game. He can't change it. He can't.
Yeah,
there's no precedent to do
Patrice doesn't think it should be changed.
Oh, no, it absolutely should be changed. I disagree with the umpire not being sorry, because honestly, he did really, the fact that he was weeping at home plate, I believe that he knows how bad he looks doing that.
Why couldn't they just give the guy the day off? I mean, really, right? If someone deserved the day off, this Jim Joyce did. Yeah, why don't you take a day and get your thoughts together?
He better had. That's the same thing they said about the Immaculate Reception, is that the ref really was like, he dropped that ball, but he just felt he didn't drop it. Fucking, what's his name?
Franco Harris?
Franco Harris.
Where it hit off the heel or whatever?
The word, is that it hit, and the ref felt that it hit, and that fucker just felt the edge if he said it didn't, that his life was in this guy's life might have been in danger, this Joyce guy. He had to say, fuck that.
I think they just do it. Everyone wants it done.
I'll tell you why they should reverse it, because it's only towards this 20 in history. It's not like a common thing.
Yeah.
There's been 20 out of how many? You want to do the math on how many games are pitched in baseball a year? Multiply that by how long baseball's been in existence, and that will tell you the rarity of throwing a perfect game.
It's special.
And you will never find a better example of how one play, without doubt, without question, would have ended the game. Right. It's not like, there was a one out in the ninth where the next guy could have homered or gotten a double.
Right. This was the last out of the fucking
Sometimes,
game.
you know what, fucking Bud
You're a
Selig,
baseball fan, right?
I hate them. I really do. I really do. I hate their guts because of shit like this.
You're a fan, though.
Yes and no. I have been my whole life.
Well, name 3 of the guys who threw a perfect game.
David Cohn, David Wells.
David Wells threw a perfect?
David Wells almost threw 2 in one season. He went into the first out of the 7th inning for the second one.
How about like the ones that's number 1 and 2?
Oh, no idea.
Like my point is, it's like it's a feat. But I think this situation I think I'd rather have the sympathy of getting fucked over.
Fucked over, right?
As this guy.
Yeah.
Especially if he's not an amazing. If he ends up being a good pitcher, I'd rather have that sympathy of, man, he threw a perfect game if it wasn't for such and such and such, and being the reason that they now implement fucking what everyone else implements, which is goddamn technology to baseball.
He is more famous now.
More importantly, yes.
Yeah, me and Ed are just staring at
More
Kelly
importantly,
Pickler.
Kelly Pickler is playing outside of Fox right now.
Here's how stupid I am. When I walked into Fox, I'm like, who's the band for? And they're like, and the woman's like, Kelly Pickler. I'm like, oh, what kind of music does he sing?
American Idol broad.
They must have been like, oh, this Jimmy is funny as hell.
It's a woman. I didn't know. It was
From American Idol. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's always been something about her.
But yeah, you're right.
I kind of like her, man.
He'll be more
you like
famous
her too,
than
Ed?
this.
Yeah.
You like her too?
Yeah, I think she's.
It's pretty sad though.
Which one is she?
She's performing on the street we park on every morning, and people are just walking by. Not much of a crowd for Kelly Pickler, but right down the block, Justin Bieber.
Is he done?
I don't know.
She had dreads, right? She was a runner-up?
No, she goes back a few years now. 3 or 4 years.
She was the dunce.
Okay.
She was the dummy.
Yeah, she's a stupid broad from a small little southern town. All right, so someone is saying that MLB offered to give the ump the day off there. He chose to come in. All right.
Yeah,
Patrice says no. Jimmy says yes.
Absolutely.
I say absolutely too.
I'm just sick of technicalities stopping people from doing the right thing. We all know what happened, and yet they're finding reasons why. Well, how about this? You fucked up. They're fucking Detroit. They're fucking Detroit fans who sat through that game in that dog shit fucking city, and they watched the guy do something good. And it's like, you want baseball to be about more than just balls and strikes. Yeah. Well, in that case, it is, you fucking cunt.
And you do the right thing and say, look, and I'm also saying this doesn't set a precedent.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, but I'm not acknowledging that this sets a precedent. I'm looking at this one lousy thing. I'm going to do the right thing. Plus, it would be great PR, like we said earlier, for Major League Baseball.
And what about the Pine Tar incident?
Great.
They did the Pine Tar incident. They redid it.
With the George Brett thing, it was on TV last night. I think three and a half weeks later, they picked up the game right where that whole thing went down.
So it has been done, and it didn't set a precedent where everything changed after that?
But was that an ump decision thing like this was?
It was. Someone goes, hey, George Brett's got too much fucking pine tar. Remember the ump is sitting there like studying the bat for a while, and then all of a sudden calls him out? George Brett was going to rip that guy's head off his body.
But that Seelig kid, he just could not.
Well, he's a cunt.
He's a worthless cunt.
He might be. I don't like David Stern either. I don't like
Bud.
Bud
is way worse.
And
Bud is a
I don't like Goodell. I don't like it's just an oligarchy type of thing. If these guys are
it's a power trip.
They make me sick, all of them.
Yeah.
We shouldn't know of them. We shouldn't know who they are.
That's
you
true.
you didn't know Tagliabue. And Roselle, you didn't know Tagliabue, you didn't because they just did good shit.
That's true.
It wasn't a bunch of stupid shit that they're always involved in.
They didn't make it about them.
It's about
that's what Bud is doing, making it about himself.
But Bud can't do it because now, just out of fun, now it's 1,000 hours of wrong call channel. It's the wrong call channel now, where it's like, okay, Bud, you have to reverse this one too, and this one was really a home run and not a foul. He just can't do it.
He's a pussy.
Oh, this is Pine Tar?
Deep to right field.
3-run homer, right?
Holy cow, I don't
Phil
believe
Rizzuto.
it.
The scooter.
Home run for George
That's a home run call right there.
I don't believe it. And Billy Martin now is coming out.
Of course he is.
Look at
He's coming out with a drink.
Look at that bat.
I get back to dugout and everybody's shaking my hand. And
is he talking about the shit?
I'm sitting in the dugout and someone says they're checking your bat. I go, what are they checking it for? I don't have to fork my bat. I said, if they call me out, I'm going to kill somebody.
Oh shit! Yeah, he came running out of the dugout.
They did that to Simon Mundy.
Yeah, he wanted to rip the guy's head off his body.
This is old school shit.
The umpires ruled that Brett had too much pine tar on his bat, and the home run was taken away. The inning was over, and the Yankees won. But the umps were overruled. And 3 weeks later, 1,200 fans showed up at Yankee Stadium for the completion of the game.
1,200.
Brett's homer made the score 5-4, but the Yankees appealed that Brett had not touched all the bases. Yes, he did, said the umps, who presented Billy Martin with a signed statement from the original umpires to prove it.
Holy shit.
Martin was reading that as he was driving. That was the problem.
Wouldn't a lot of pine tar mean it would be detrimental to George Brett if it was a whole bunch of sticky shit on his bat?
I think even worse, wasn't the pine tar too high up?
Too high up the bat. Yeah.
Where he's not even holding the bat.
Which I guess would give you some traction on the ball hitting the bat.
Is that what they're talking about?
Tar?
Instead of slipping off like one side of the bat, you probably get a little more leeway.
All right.
I'm not sure. I'm talking my ass over here. I'm just thinking.
You're right, actually.
So you're thinking.
Hey!
Yeah.
You got a microphone in front of you.
That's true.
And
everything I say is true because I have a mic.
So you think that this thing is relative to the perfect game? The George, you're saying the George Brett decision
I think it's something totally different.
Is the same as the perfect game decision?
No, they're just bringing that up.
But I'm saying, is it the same
I don't know.
thing?
Something was changed, and it didn't set a precedent where every single thing was going to be overturned. People give a slippery slope argument when they have nothing else. And they would say, well, then he's going to have to start doing all of these... Every call is going to be
I understand all that, but what did they determine with the George Brett pine tar?
They overruled the ump.
Why did they overrule?
I don't know. Maybe they said that they were incorrect, or that that shouldn't. I don't. Travis, do you know the exact reason? I really don't.
Yeah, they overruled it because even though there is a rule about any substance, including pine tar, being 18 inches above the end of the bat, there's no specific penalty.
Oh, so you can't say take away his home run.
Exactly. So it's the umpire's prerogative. And so the Royals appealed that decision.
Oh, okay.
And they won. So in this case, the rules state that if you step on the bag after the ball has arrived, you're fucking out.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Bud Selig is a twat. And I hope he grabs his chest and falls face first into a fucking urinal. I hope that's how he dies. I hope he dies with his fucking tasting urinal mint.
Carlton from the Bronx, a little more on the George Brett thing. That wasn't pine tar in. He had a sloppy diarrhea shit. He was just kind of wiping his hands off on the back.
I bet it was oil from the oil spill. He was putting his bat in there trying to clog it up or something, you know.
People are obsessed with Michio Kaku.
By the way, the only laugh I ever got out of Kaku was as Chip.
Yes. Yeah,
that made you very happy, too. I saw that, Jimmy. Let's, who's this on line 2?
Hello.
You, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, you. Go ahead.
What's up?
Oh, yeah, I just want to tell y'all you need to quit sucking Michio Kaku's dick, and I'll tell you why.
All right. Okay.
I don't doubt that the man is highly intelligent, but I get the impression he's about as wise as one of the peanuts in my shit. Because...
Chip.
Wait, did you... sir?
Hey,
sir?
Hey, you got the two rivals, right? You got religion...
Wait, sir. Your phone crapped out. He's as wise as what?
Yeah, we didn't hear you.
You got religion and you got science.
No, what did you say before that, buddy? Sorry, you said he's as wise as what?
Like, we didn't hear.
He's about as wise as one of the people.
We heard you!
Every fucking time. I can't believe my great line. They didn't hear it. All right, well, I'll repeat it.
All right, sir, you just keep talking. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead. The religion and science thing.
Go ahead, go. You're up, sir. Go. Point, go.
Look, what they're doing is
the
science they're fooling with is crossing over into the realm of religion. Because faith-based.
Yay.
They got so much faith in their mathematical equations and shit that they're going to try and create a mini Big Bang and a fucking super collider. That shit's fucking crazy.
I know, and you're saying it so scientifically.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it, though. It's just to satisfy their curiosity, and they could fuck something up.
Yeah, satisfying humanity's curiosity has never gotten us anywhere.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, it has, definitely, Ant.
Oh, literal Jim.
Sir, the super cloud, they're trying to learn about the beginning of time. I think that does have some importance.
For what?
For what?
For what?
I don't know. I've never actually had to explain to somebody why the beginning of time might be important to know about. Are you one of those guys who just thinks that you're like a real brass balls, tell it like it is type of guy? Hey, I got my meat, my potatoes, that's all I care about. Hey, shut up.
For what? It's the whole reason we're here.
Blithering idiot.
So there's a curiosity to
Hey, what do I know, right? I cash my check, I have a beer, I don't know nothing. Hey, time schmime, hey, it's 8 o'clock. Hey.
I'm just saying, don't you think that there are some questions that don't need to be answered?
No, I don't, sir. To answer your idiotic question, yes, that one didn't need to be answered.
You know what, though? That's an interesting thing. But, okay, what questions need to be answered?
I don't know how to fucking feed ourselves, how to fix
Exactly. Mr. Meat and Potatoes. Mr. Tells It Like It Is. Everyone's trying to have fun, and he's got to go, hey,
there's no historical anything that you're curious about? The Big Bang isn't interesting? You sound like a thinking guy.
How are they going to figure out how the fucking Big Bang happened? It's going to be on a tiny scale.
But I mean, I'm saying it's interesting.
Wait,
it's interesting to just that is. There's people out there trying to figure it out, and you wonder, don't you? Don't you wonder
how things work on an atomic level?
Why?
All right,
no, wait, you're not answering, sir. You're double talking. We're saying
he's like the idiot version of Michio Kaku.
But you know what? The why is a very good question. Why in the end?
I don't want to know. It's not.
So there you go. He doesn't want to know personally. He doesn't want to know. But cool. What's interesting to you?
What's interesting? A lot of shit. I like the natural world. I like being outside and looking at shit and observing stuff, but I don't need to pick it apart.
You sound like a well-spoken Down syndrome person.
You just see something, right? Say there's a bird, and if you're in nature, you just go bird.
I'll look at it, I'll observe it, but if you look at something long enough, you'll figure it out. You don't need to be picking at shit. And I'm just saying, this whole super collider business, it's not.
Let me say something. Let me say something that I think is interesting. It takes 1,000,000 years for the heat that's in the sun to come from the core of the sun to where it's actually heat. Takes 1,000,000 fucking years.
Get the fuck out of here!
Isn't that interesting?
That's pretty.
Where'd you read that?
I
haven't seen that on a placemat yet.
Yeah.
So what do you talk about on a date?
Does that change the way we...
No, I know, but I'm saying, no, the thing is, isn't that just interesting for the interesting things?
The warmth we're feeling today.
The whatever the proton shits is, there's some shit in the sun that comes from the sun. All right? Just so you don't try to Michio Kaku me, there's shit in the sun that takes 1,000,000 years to get the fuck out.
So break it down. The warmth we're feeling today started 1,000,000 years ago?
It's some old shit.
Some old shit.
It's 1,000,000-year-old warm shit.
Hey, it's an interesting trivia fact, but that's all it is.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't it interesting?
I think it's interesting.
What's your favorite movie, sir?
Yeah, what's your favorite movie?
I don't know. I guess Glory.
Why? It's historical. You don't need to know about that.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that answers everything.
Bunch of black people dying.
Bunch of crying and niggas dying and niggas crying.
I was 9 years old at the time, so it impacted me differently. I don't really have a new favorite movie, but yeah, I don't know.
It's fair. It's interesting conversation, dude, but some things are interesting.
The more things you learn, sir, we've learned a lot from exploring space. We've learned that we've got a lot of inventions, and as far as space travel is concerned, the more that we know about space, the more we know about time travel, the easier it's going to be to eventually venture out. But we're in the exploration stage now.
Nah, that's cool. Fair enough, but time travel isn't even fucking real, so they need to get off.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You can't, whether you like it or not. You see, the Hubble telescope, not that this would be interesting to a man of your ilk, but the Hubble telescope was built because they wanted to attempt to see the Big Bang. They wanted, or the beginning of time. And you can look back in time in a way. When you see the sun, you are technically looking back in time by 8.5 minutes because that light left the sun. If the sun blew up, we would see a lovely circle for 8.5 more minutes before we saw the explosion.
Just
so
like,
you are seeing the past.
Just like a fucking star that's like whatever, millions of light years away, that light is a fucking 1,000,000 years old.
Right.
Just getting there. That's just interesting. It doesn't mean anything, but it's fucking interesting.
But you think it's bullshit, right, dude?
Yeah, and look, as far as time travel goes, I think we can't even get atoms to stop spinning around. How you going to get them to fucking spin backwards and fucking see where they were.
Backwards.
But again, so we keep trying these things and we'll figure it out. What do you think? We're just going to have a book on it? We kind of have to try trial and error.
Yeah, we got cell phones now. Think about that.
In the process, we're going to blow shit up and fuck. You know what I mean?
What are we doing with this?
This is if man was meant to fly, he'd have wings kind of guy.
This is every guy who says 6 to 1, half a dozen of the other.
Right.
All right.
I'm not going to bug anyone. Just let me tell you all, I love you guys. Patrice, you're the fucking man. And quit sucking Michu Kaku's dick.
All right, thank you.
I'm sorry. Go watch Glory.
Well,
exactly.
we got another guy just like him, though. Mart in New Jersey. Mart?
Hey, guys. This whole oil slick thing, it reminds me about the movie Armageddon, how they're keep saying that they got to bring in the special thing.
I've seen fucking smoother delivery and hostage videos. Do you have a rifle pointed at you?
Do you need help?
Allah Akbar.
You want us to call someone for you?
Jesus Christ.
He's a little nervous.
All right.
Let's get his bearings. You notice it's scary just when Steve calls me and you want to come in, I'm like, shit, I'm scared.
Also get a little anxiety, right?
I think I'm scared. You fucking guys.
Blood pressure goes up slightly, right?
I'm nervous for this guy.
All right, good point
with this guy.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so our apologies. Go right ahead.
Mark, try again.
Yeah, I'm punching out, guys. The moment's kind of ruined now.
It's all right, sir. It's not
No, come on.
Well, come on. It's not an orgasm. It's a fucking point. Come
Because the
on.
moment's kind of ruined.
You could do it, buddy.
Yeah,
Go
let's
ahead. Try it again.
Come on,
We're sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, if they go with the nuke thing,
All right, to the point.
I hope they find out the remote detonator doesn't work.
We don't know what you're talking about, so you're not being clear.
Jesus, Jimmy, you're the worst. Fucking guys.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
What do you just elaborate a little on what you mean?
It had the nuke and the oil spill.
Yeah, I mean, I know you actually do have a valid point.
He's gone.
So why can't he just go with a joke? Dude, I'm joking with you.
Jimmy was being so mean.
But I was just kidding.
I was kidding.
You just go, oh man, you come in just a little off. It's just, and so you got to call her. It just is like, hey guys, you know, it's stressful.
Oh,
you know what? Fuck them.
It's stressful.
You walk into the comedy cellar wearing the wrong pair of shoes, and you're gonna get attacked all night for it.
That's what's funny is that you just forget that this is what we fucking practice doing every second of the day is being horrible. Just fucking guys.
We got one that wants to talk to Jim. Not happy.
Oh no.
Not happy.
Uh-oh.
Angus.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You sound
Not
unhappy.
happy.
By the way, good opening to the call.
It's all good. Talk to Michio Kaku. Time travel isn't possible. It's not going to be possible. You have to find more energy than exists in the universe for it to be possible.
I think, honestly, I right now it's not possible. I think Stephen Hawking, hold on, I think Stephen Hawking said that he didn't think it was possible to go back, but he thought it might be possible to go forward. Yeah. Through some sort of work. I don't know what the process, obviously.
Because technically, if you go back before whatever method was invented, it didn't exist yet. So you basically create a paradox by going back, but there's no law, at least in the theory of relativity, that you can't go forwards in time.
Yeah, so
you probably can't go back.
So, sorry, it's not really me. Stephen Hawking thinks that it might somehow be possible.
It is. Okay, it's possible. Have a great day, guys. Bye.
All right.
I love it.
All right,
holy shit. They're retarded.
Can I ask a question? Let's say the people that lived in 1400.
Yeah.
What thing now would be like time travel to them? Like where it's like
fucking
like this is it would be like oh shit
jet aircraft. When you look up at a fucking 747, or you're in one looking out the window, that is inconceivable to somebody back then.
Well, how about just a wheelbarrow without fucking bodies piled up in it? Or a pussy that doesn't stink, but it's actually shaved.
We're still working on that problem.
But the thing about space, though, is
how about us sitting here together and me not bossing you around?
God damn. Oh, Jimmy.
Oh, shit.
Hey, you know, the phones are going well. Why don't we do another one here?
Oh, yeah, they're really going well.
All right, let's go to Crotch Critter. Crotch Critter.
Oh, great. Here we go.
You're up. You called.
Anyway, Michio Kaku's a dumbass talking about the blowing up a nuclear bomb down there. It doesn't matter about the cave or the glass crystal thing. Anyway, when you blow something up like that, you're going to create radioactive oil that's going to come to the surface, get on the beaches. Then what the fuck are you going to do then?
Not go to the beaches?
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you.
But didn't Michio Kaku say that?
Yeah.
Oh, Danny, you don't have to type that out. Say it, yeah.
I was just saying how I love how all these radio show listeners are saying that a genius, professional, theoretical physicist is an idiot and doesn't know anything.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
They're sitting in their trucks listening to the Opie and Anthony show, criticizing him.
That is
That is true.
Motherfuckers, man. But you know what, though? I always say like this. There's some people who just have this different kind of intelligence. Some people read a lot of books and just say the book I read this book and this is. Yeah. But there's some people who just have common sense but look, double talk is double talk. Fucking Kaku is a double talker. And he's an intelligent guy. That mayonnaise theory about oil is fucking
the mayonnaise theory.
And he broke it down to layman's terms. So he has the ability to do that.
Yeah. He used cartoons one day when we were talking about something.
That's an amazing thing. That's how I only understand with fucking analogies. If you don't use an analogy, I don't understand you. He was perfect, but still he was double talking. Answer the question is answer the question. Sir, how big is the sun? See, that's what I'm saying, dummy. Like, nigga, do you know or you don't know? What the fuck is wrong with you, Kaku?
You want to move on to other things?
Shit.
Now, we did the 911 audio yesterday. But
she's a cunt.
Oh, she sucks.
By the way, I retweeted you as the adult Gary Coleman or the
you
that
saw
video
that
you made.
Yeah,
what was it called again? It made me laugh so fucking hard.
I was supposed to be a Gary Coleman, and I took medicine and got bigger.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It was a while ago.
It was very funny. But you didn't hear the 911 call where she didn't want to get involved because she.
I didn't hear the 911 call, but I saw the TMZ stuff. She's hateable.
We did the audio from the TMZ.
I think she's guilty.
Of something.
I think she whacked him with a frying pan.
I believe too.
You truly believe that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has all the earmarks of somebody that did something wrong and is trying to not look like they did something wrong in interviews. And the 911 call seemed weird. Like, it's one of those things where it would end up on one of those cop shows, the crime shows, and a detective would be like, it just was something I didn't like about the situation, so I looked a little into it and started uncovering things and followed my hunch, and then you just see her in the orange jumpsuit being led into the courtroom.
But I don't think she couldn't have hit him or did anything like that.
Push him down the stairs, or
maybe push Gary down the stairs.
Yeah.
Well, but she's saying she was upstairs.
She was upstairs and he was downstairs. That's how it ends up after you push someone down the stairs. Yeah. She just shows no emotion.
The way she's
trying to explain herself before anyone's even asking her any fucking questions.
But you know what? Let's be honest. We are in a world, right? We are in a world where every channel has something where you get caught.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, so if my girl passed out in my house, the first thing I'll be doing is going, oh shit. Don't think I did anything. I did not. She fell, bumped her head, or something. Like, I'd be so nervous, I might incriminate myself where it was no crime.
Right.
Because she's dumb as a doornail, dude. Like, she's dumb. This girl, this is
she is dumb.
She's no Michio Kaku.
That might be why,
You think maybe?
I think there's something more to this.
Something a little suspicious.
She fucking pulled the plug on him in a second, too. Well, the doctor said he's bleeding, and he would have kept bleeding, and, well, how about you let him try to stop the fucking...
For more than 2 days. Who pulls the plug
he was on life support for 2 days.
2 days.
And she said he ended up being like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
How great is that
He
line?
wasn't, I don't think he was...
Muhammad Ali's all there. He just can't communicate.
Like, I don't think they didn't consider him brain dead, did they?
She wasn't even allowed to pull the plug.
Dude,
that hospital's despicable.
She was like,
well, they're saying that she was, though.
I don't want him waking up and fucking
even though they
saying,
weren't married,
Jesus
she was
Christ.
allowed to.
Why?
I don't know, but that's some. We can find the statement.
What you talking about?
Yeah, they're covering their ass now. Do you want to play the 911 audio again?
Oh, please.
Because Patrice hasn't heard it?
Just doesn't sound...
She's horrible.
Something just doesn't sound kosher.
All right, we could do that again.
I would love for her to go to jail, though.
Yeah, and just get raped with a broom handle.
Everybody was a moment of why.
I think it's a moment everybody was thinking.
I think we did all just mention that.
That's a little harsh.
And then you go, in women's prison? Jeez.
Oh, they're harsh in there. Chained heat.
Wouldn't they just lick each other's butts?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Are they violent in the...
They fall in love in women's prison.
Yeah, they really do. It's a totally different
like
vibe.
A wife situation.
They try so hard to make women's prison MSNBC
How
as
great
interesting.
is that?
No.
It just ain't.
It's great to watch, though.
It's beautiful to watch.
On a weekend, you have nothing else going on. You're like, I'll get myself a little news. You go to MSNBC, and they got that shit on.
But
You're
not
watching.
the women.
Not the women's.
I watched a few of the women's.
The women's one, you know what's missing?
But
fear.
Yeah.
This,
right. They're talking about great relationships. They're like, well, we've been together ever since, I was incarcerated, and we talked about our children, and we
the
worked
young one
together.
that comes into the fucking prison on a meth fucking charge.
They're not going to show them
There's
all hot
programs. They're all pregnant. It's a it's a lot. It's some family shit going on.
Yeah.
But in men, they show pictures
shankings
of fucking CO2 attack. It's like they had one in Colorado, dude. The Colorado Max was the best one ever.
Yeah.
With the two twin brothers, one fought every day. And they finally conquered him with CO2 gas. Finally. And he had a brother who was the king of he had cheese, he had sausages, and
how do you have cheese?
We'll have sandwiches,
dude. Men's prison
Did they explain how he made the cheese?
Unbelievable. He gets you have
he had it smuggled in.
Yeah, he gets and he gets his commissary.
They make a lot of that stuff,
and he makes this cheesy fish stew that everybody wants to buy from him, and he buys double cheeseburgers, and he's just the prison guy, and his brother is a fucking maniac that no one wants to fuck around with, and it's scary.
Yeah,
men's prison is scary.
Yeah, that's the scary.
Women's prison is like, this is cute. They play cards, no one's watching their back.
Yeah, they're just in a play, and they're all in love.
Dude, it's
they take a wife.
And you never see piss attacks in women's there's no piss attacks. No one's throwing shit at you.
Yeah, the CERT team doesn't have to fucking go in there with the shields, the taser shields, and fucking get that job. Vomit thrown at him.
Who's the first guy with the shield? Now let's go in first. What did that guy do wrong in life?
Motherfucker.
Jesus. You're gonna be the shield guy today.
Right.
You're gonna be the main guy.
Women's prison, it's just too cute. Even women's, everything on MSNBC that's woman is just, it's a little too fucking wonderful.
Yeah, the men's shit is, wow, that's bad. That's just fear. You're right. The element of fear
very
isn't
good.
there.
There's a talking lobster on television. Holy shit.
Guy's face.
It's on CNBC. I've never seen a redder man.
Did go to a tanning booth for the big TV appearance? What the fuck? His eyes are white.
Yeah.
He was either out in the sun too long, or he's got BP stock in his entire portfolio.
And that's his blood pressure?
Yes, he's ready to explode.
He was on vacation. He was late. He had to catch a flight from Venus.
You would adjust your TV set.
Yeah.
You would be like, wow, my fucking red is out of control.
Wow, give the guy a little makeup.
Oh, I hate TV.
I've never seen a man who had a worse sunburn than that guy. I hope it hurts, too.
You just want to smack his cheek.
I want to crack his face so hard there's a white handprint in it.
That's the whole day.
Yeah.
He looks like he might be a drinker. Maybe he passed out in the sun or something.
He's a little boozy.
Put his sunglasses on.
You know it's warm if you hold his face? You know how you sunburn your face and head are warm?
Hot.
Yeah. Can we get Kelly Pickler on the show today? She's right across the street.
You have to drag her in bodily.
You think she's coming up here after the big Fox thing?
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, not for our show, but I mean other shows.
Dumb ice cream truck every day.
Yeah, this is our hood.
Our hood.
Our hood, man.
No one's watching her, by the way, I don't think.
No, they're
That's
all
what I'm saying. You can see people
Bieber.
walking by on the sidewalk. Look, just a couple people walking by.
Why would she pick the day that Bieber's right down the road? Oh, my God, look at that slob.
They literally are showing no people there.
Yeah, there's nobody
That was
there.
awful. Why would you compete against Justin Bieber? Should have go stand in the Gulf, try to sing next to the oil. Stupid bitch.
That's depressing, too. That looks depressing.
Okay, why don't we're going to do some prison shit now.
Oh, shit,
we went down this road. It's Gary in Richmond. Gary.
Patrice is doodling right now like fucking Viking from Bad Boys.
Fucking Tweety, man.
Tell me Clancy Brown is the most underrated anything ever.
Guy's great
God
in everything
damn it.
he's in.
Who is he?
Fucking he was in Shawshank.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. What's the prison?
Yeah, let's go to Gary. He's got something on the prison shows. Gary.
Hey guys. I was watching one of the lockdown shows, and they were talking about tattoo artists and things like that in prison, and it's not allowed. And two of these guys, I guess, had too much free time on their hands, and they decided to tattoo the whites of their eyes different colors. So one of these guys had like devil red and blue and purple and all this kind of stuff, and seems like they're a little hardcore.
In Colorado,
How do you tattoo your eyes?
But here's the thing about authority.
You think that hurts?
Yes.
Here's the thing about authority. First of all, they make the ink out of burned up materials and ink pens and baby oil and burn shit. So that makes soot.
Oh, okay. What about the Bic pen? Don't they use?
They make
somehow?
that as the needle. They use that as the thing. But here's the people who are in charge, like the authority figures. They're on this quest in the show to find out who did this. They have to find this out because it's going to be detrimental to the prison society.
Right.
Like, and their thing is, you could get AIDS and hepatitis. It's like, really? You could get a fucking toothbrush stabbed in your chest and broken off, too. Like, just let him tattoo his fucking eyes. He's in jail for 40 to life.
Yeah.
40 to life. But the guy's tattooed the fucking white parts of their eyes.
What if he gets out in 40? He's never going to get a job.
I know. Halloween, everybody want to hire him. He'll have one day of work.
Every year.
Yeah,
he looks forward to that day, though.
Yeah, what do I do? Just you put your arms up and go.
We'll give you $75,000.
Jesus Christ. I was watching a show that is
whoa.
To be inserted into his eye.
Hi, you okay? Mm-hmm. Just relax.
How do you relax?
Well, you can feel the actual needle going in. There's something cold being placed onto your eyeball.
Fuck, okay, I can't watch this shit.
After 2 needle squirts in Quill's left eye, they stop and review. There's no rush. One false move and Quill could be left in the dark.
The likelihood of complete blindness is a real risk because when you take an instrument and poke it, perforate it into one's eye, you can cause a severe infection, not only bacterial, you can cause viral infections, detachment of the retina, bleeding, hemorrhage, and permanent loss of vision.
Really? I thought it was healthy.
You look toward your nose and see it. There you go.
Wow. It's so shiny.
I hope that's what you're looking for.
It looks like you got belted in the fucking eye.
It's too late now.
Quill isn't deterred by the risk or the cross-eyed impression of 2 eyes in the same socket.
Wow.
Howie's only concern is if his patient moves, even twitches, at a critical moment.
What an idiot.
If Quill were to raise his head up, either while my needle was inserted or just before, that would be a big problem.
Just stop
because the needle could go in his eye.
Howie enters Quill's eye for the second time.
Enters his eye.
This time to the white area to the left of the iris. The syringe distributes pigment like ink from a fountain pen.
Oh, good.
As it spreads, it closes in on Quill's iris.
Ink from a fountain
If it overlaps the iris, it could affect his eyesight forever. Fortunately, everything is going according to plan.
The tattoo artist.
He was really still, so I was able to get a feel for that really tight, thin layer that I was going for. Now, once I hit that, I knew that I could move around.
While having a needle inserted in one's eye looks painful, Quill insists that he felt no discomfort at all.
Oh, no, huh?
If you were to say to someone, you know, imagine what it feels like to put a needle into your eye. It wouldn't feel like that.
Yeah, it's looking very good. That's full demon. At a later date, maybe we would put, you know, one small one down here, depending on spread.
While happy with the result, Howie and Quill have decided not to proceed with the second eye today.
It was not really easy to get in there, to be honest with you, but it took it well to spread well.
They want to monitor the first eye for any side effects before tattooing the second.
What a psycho.
Quill returns home with one black eye to a nervous wife and mother-in-law.
His wife has to see that.
Just do it. Oh, God. I like it. It's going to spread some more, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Settle down. How you doing? You want to run away? I don't really like it. Well, you wanted honesty, didn't you? It's freaking me out with it, but I'll get used to it.
His mother's ugly. That's why he tattooed his eyes.
No way, Jose.
Look at his wife and mother.
He's hoping to go blind so the mother won't look at him anymore.
Just put an actual pen in my face.
Take my sight, please.
Please.
I don't want to look at her anymore.
Oh, just stick a Sharpie right in my eye.
Two black eyes for life.
He is crazy looking.
Why would you? Why?
I don't know. He's got giant hoop earring. He's a fucking psycho.
Yeah,
How is he going to get a 9-to-5 job now?
That's a mental patient. That guy's a mental patient.
It's not like he's dressed like a stockbroker to begin with. Probably in prison for cutting somebody's throat.
Oh, God.
Let's go to Steve, who's arguing that Shield Man is the best job to have. I say it's got to be a nightmare. Go ahead, Steve.
No, that's the best job to have, because usually if you got to do a real hard cell injury, they're usually throwing piss and shit and semen and everything else at you. So at least Shield Man.
So how do you get your mouth open with the Shield?
Wasting all that goodness.
Exactly. Everybody else gets the treats.
Yeah, but you get it all on. You can lick your shield later.
Oh, that's true. It's like the beaters after they're making fucking cake.
Yes.
All right, guys, I'm punching out.
All right, buddy.
All righty.
We should take a break. I see Carrot Top outside the studio.
It was, oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll go in. I'm sorry.
There was a show that was on last night. I think it's having the opposite effect that it's supposed to. It's called, like, Fugitive Stories or something like that. You ever see this one? Mm-hmm. It's a recreation based on what happened during a chase. Like the bank robber. This guy last night was a bank robber, and he'd robbed banks for years, and it kind of went through his career as a bank robber and stuff. It looked so cool. It made me want to, like, rob banks.
Wow.
It doesn't, and I've seen another one that was like, so cool? Wow, this guy's being chased, and he's being clever and getting away from the cops, and it's like,
this is a syndicated show, and it comes on any channel at a weird time. You got to catch it. It's not like
it's
Tuesday
like
at 5.
Chronicles or Fugitive Stories or whatever the fuck it's called.
The people who got away and they only got caught for they fucked up a little bit.
They fuck up somewhere. You know, Fugitive Chronicles.
It's a good show.
It's funny that you say you want to rob banks. Smart thing to say after you buy a 50 cal.
Well, I don't think they've been used in a lot of bank robberies, to tell you the truth. You probably shoot through the vault with it, though.
You got to load that like a musket? How many bullets does that hold?
10 rounds, semi-automatic.
So you can you can shoot those missiles?
Oh, yeah. 10 rounds, real quick. You could just take the magazine out of it and beat someone with the magazine, and that would put him out. It has nothing to do with even shooting the weapon.
Are you shooting it this weekend?
Yeah, I have plans.
Now, let me ask you something. Are you a little nervous to shoot it for the first time? Because we've seen some of the videos online. It's pretty intense.
The Eagle was like the one where I was like,
50 cal? So you're not nervous?
No, I think it'll be fun. I'm excited.
All right, why don't we break? We got Carrot Top outside the studio.
All right, cool.
Get him in here next. I don't know if we're going to do the Gary Coleman audio. Too busy today, Patrice.
Very busy day.
We can squeeze it in.
We'll try to squeeze it in?
I'll fucking listen somehow.
All right. Well,
me and you will sit in the truck later.
Big Mama Prods on Twitter. He's another good one to follow, this Patrice O'Neal. Big Mama Prods. And then Patrice is going to be doing the comedy shop at Suppa's, S-U-P-P-A, apostrophe S. You look depressed. Suppa's restaurant in Pine Brook, New Jersey.
It's like that movie, I'm going to eat you supper.
Supper. Friday and Saturday, you're going to be there, right?
Oh,
doing your thing, Patrice?
You didn't say that like Chip.
Tonight's my one show night.
Oh, right. Tonight's the 4th. Wow. Okay.
Jackie the Joke Man will be there next week.
Yeah?
All right.
Yeah. Jackie invited us to play a little golf, man. Did you get that email?
Oh, yeah?
Little charity event.
I didn't get that one.
I think in July he wants us to do a little golf.
What's it? There was an event.
Golf.
Which is his event? Is it the same one?
I try to hold back.
I waited one beat too long.
You really did.
I was going to ask if it was the same one that was happening at Caroline's.
My eyes locked onto you as I'm like, all right, you
tonight,
motherfucker.
tomorrow, and Sunday.
No, you're going to do fun at Caroline's. 212-757-4100 for Jim Norton tickets. With that, we say hi to Carrot Top entering the studio.
I know, man.
Right.
There he is.
Good. How's it going?
What's up, brother?
Good. Oh, been good. Good to see you. Yeah, doing great. How you guys?
Nice.
What's going on, man?
Right. Yeah, just good to see you. Studio.
Huh? Yeah. Every other fucking year we have another studio. I was counting the studios in New York. We're up to like 5 studios in New York alone already.
Jesus.
That we've broadcasted in, right? Yeah. XM, K-Rock, here, NEW. Maybe 4, whatever.
Yeah, too many.
Too many is right.
Too many goddamn.
Huh?
A lot of porn stores too. I was walking there.
Say you like the porn? There are not many porn stores anymore. Carrot Top. They're pushing them out to the to the outside.
I saw enough of them.
Oh really?
There's like 20 or 20. Yeah, I know they are. There's like a Gap, and then there's like. Of Dwayne Reed, and then there's like another one. Like, all right, cool.
Yeah. How awful is it though? Because dude, you can't go anywhere without being. You're so recognizable. It's like if you want to go jack off in a porn place, like you got to put a hat on.
That's what I'm saying. It took me all morning to try to find a place that way I could get some privacy to jerk off. But yeah, can I watch you? And it's Carrot Top jerking off. Yeah, it's tough, you know.
Yeah, you're one of the attractions.
Yeah, one of the attractions.
They open up a fucking thing. It's like, hey, I'm trying to jerk off.
That's when I walked by it. I thought that's the weirdest thing is because you're walking, and all of a sudden people recognize you. They're all standing there waiting to go into like Carmine's to get lunch, and they're like, "Is Carrot Top going into the jack off thing?" So.
Joint. Yeah.
Well, you should wear a hat or something.
Well, yeah,
Jamaicans.
I did wear a hat. It still didn't work. Hey, it's Carrot Top and a hat.
He wore it on his dick though.
Yeah,
it looked silly.
Last time he was in, he was talking about some of this stuff.
Yeah,
the Bunny Ranch and all that.
Yeah.
We went down that road with you.
You look like Bret Michaels a little bit.
I look like Bret Michaels?
Nobody, I mean, no offense.
In the mouth?
No, in the facial features. Bret Michaels? Yeah. Yeah. I was just
Is that a black guy's observation of a white person looking like another white person when it doesn't really?
Like I look nothing like Bret. Maybe because I have eyeliner on.
No, if you look at Bret Michaels, you'll understand that I'm not being a dick.
No, I didn't mean a dick. I mean, like, we could say, oh, you look like fucking, Wesley Snipes.
If I did.
That I did on Regis, maybe look like the cowboy.
If I did.
Oh, right here,
Bret Michaels?
Now what's that prop? What's that one?
Cowboy said he'd be safe in Times Square.
Oh, okay.
It's a blast shield. Right.
That's pretty
funny.
funny.
Well, doing Regis, and you can't say. You gotta be nice.
You have to.
Yes, you have to be nice. You have to have
I like that you're a scumbag too, Carrot Top. I like that he's just.
We love that about it.
Yeah,
You can't go on. That's why we're like, hell yeah, we'll have Carrot Top on the show. We don't want the Regis. We don't want the Regis version of Carrot Top. We want this. This version.
A lot more fun.
So where have you been jacking your balls? Where have you been emptying your nutsack, Carrot Top? I'm very curious to know because I can't find a place. Sometimes joy doesn't put out, and I gotta jerk my dick. Gelman, get over here, squeeze my balls, and put a thumb in my ass.
That's always the most fun part, is going through Gelman for every joke.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, really?
He knows, he's the cutting.
Because he knows comedy.
Yeah, he knows comedy. I have to spend an hour early to going over every prop.
Are you going to show every single one?
To him?
Yeah.
I have to show every one of them.
Do they reject any?
Yeah.
Which ones do they reject? That's worth talking about.
I had a BP, like a hard hat that had a big cock on it. I said, this is for the executives to wear so they could, when they show up, we got a way to plug this thing. And they're like, you can't do that. I'm like, it's funny.
Genius.
It's current.
Yeah, it's topical.
It's topical. It's topical. and then he would do, you can't do that. What are you doing?
What are you doing? He wanted to put a dick on his hat. It's insanity.
Fucking Regis.
Oh, God,
We love how he just gets everything wrong, especially with technology.
You've been on there lots of times.
Yeah.
You're a regular.
40, a lot of times.
Wow,
how
like
many?
40, probably
5. I was back with Kathy Lee.
Wow.
Tonight Show too, right? You've been on there a fucking ridiculous amount of time, right?
Yeah.
How many Tonight Show have you done?
I don't know, but a lot.
Wait, when you lose count, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I can tell you every date I've done, what flight I took out, and what hotel I stayed at.
Yeah, well.
He just goes, I don't know.
A big star. But,
That's how it works.
So you on the road at all, or are you just kind of...
I got a summer gig coming up. I'm going to do some road stuff back again, go up, like casinos.
But you're not just staying at the Luxor in Vegas.
Yeah, pretty much that's all I do, Luxor. But there's like 2 weeks that we got some dates we're going to go out.
Damn, you're not just going to take off?
I know. Well, that's
what's
my
the mentality
idea.
of that, man? That's amazing to me, dude.
Right.
You're getting whatever you're getting to deal at Luxor, and then the 2 weeks that you're off, you just... Is it addictive or whatever?
No, I didn't want to do it, but my people need cash.
Shit.
You know? So they're like,
Wait,
listen,
so
we really think you should work, not take off.
Wait, how many weeks a year are you in Vegas?
240
shows.
240 shows a year. You owe them.
That's so. So you get 100 days off. That's not bad.
It's not too bad. I go,
But you could only get about 2 weeks.
Maybe I do more than that actually. Yeah, I do 3 something.
300.
Probably, yeah.
What's your work schedule during the week?
Every day but Tuesday.
Vegas is such a weird town.
Shit.
Wednesday through Monday.
Well, yeah, you got to pick a day. Well, it's one of the things you got to pick a day, and every show has they pick a day. So mine just happened to be Tuesday. I guess we'll take Tuesdays because Chris Angel's dark on Wednesday or something. So whatever we try to.
So what do you like? What do you do on your day off? Just find a jerk joint.
Jerk joint, exactly. You know where we're going with this.
Are you doing some deviant, like just fucking groupies? They still just delicious.
Wait, it's Carrot Top here we're talking to, right? Yes. Like groupies, right?
No, there's plenty of groupies.
Yeah, no, I do my fair share of.
And you're in you're in UFC shape now, so it's
I'm
like
in UFC shape.
You're like fucking. I just
carrying all this shit around. That's why. How come we got muscles? I got fucking goddamn props.
Shooting your red
around.
cum everywhere, all over the fucking Luxor. His red jizz is just on every face and fucking.
They come back expecting fun Carrot Top. He's got his dick out. Come on.
I find this motherfucker to be fascinating right now because you can't see him but he's so dark. His demeanor. He's an evil motherfucker. Just walking around with his fucking props, and he is garbage, and I love him, man. I mean that with love in my heart.
That was a compliment.
Great.
It's just fucking.
It really was a compliment.
Fuck me, man.
He's got a dark side.
Oh, it's really you can feel the energy, dude. It's like
stage.
whoa.
Am I like mind fucking you right now?
That's weird. It's a dark man. I didn't realize you were so fucking dark, man.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. And I
might kill somebody later.
I believe it. Why would you get that big as Carrot Top? You want to choke bitches? He choke bitches. They're in that one's
in one of those trucks.
Yeah. This nigga carried around 10 trucks, 7 with dead bitches.
We noticed he never opened that second trunk.
Why do you have 2, nigga?
Now there's a dead body in the elevator shaft of this building, waiting to be found.
Poor little Gary Coleman's foot.
I would love to think that he's a serial killer when he's not on that stage. Oh, God damn.
It's the way he's sitting. He's like
we find him fascinating too.
Dude, fascinating. And the thing is, you could have set yourself, and this is what I always said about Michael Richards and Pee Wee Herman, is they set themselves up to lose everything because they got caught being what they are. At least you're fucking saying, dude, I jerk off, I do all that shit. So he can never really lose his career to anything. You feel what I'm saying? Like Pee Wee Herman set himself up to be like, oh, I'm a crazy guy all the time, and then he's a guy who'll jerk off in a fucking movie theater.
And I was talking about Pee Wee the other day. He was always a dirty guy.
Yeah.
Like
his original
but that
stage
character guy,
dirty,
he set himself up.
He
to
wasn't
lose.
hiding that shit. Then TV made him into
kind of mutated from
that clean cut guy.
Yeah, dirty Pee Wee.
I didn't know that until Ann told me.
Pee-wee.
His stage show was pretty damn dirty, and it was very similar to what he was doing with the TV show.
Yeah.
So I guess it means it's not that shocking. Like, look at him.
Yeah, it's just, you know what? Fuck Pee Wee, though, because he should have done our show this week. So, fuck Pee Wee Herman.
But you're open about it, though.
Carrot Top.
You talk about it. You're not afraid to talk about it, which is that's
it's good.
You're like a comic.
You can't lose. You cannot lose.
I was blowing this guy behind this dumpster last night. Can I talk about that?
Maybe you
can't
could lose there.
You can't lose.
You can't lose.
Maybe that you could lose a little bit.
How much, though? The people would still, it's still funny. Who cares?
So you live
Nice. He's a comedian. He's sucking a guy off. It's funny. Come on.
You live out in Vegas, obviously.
Yes.
And really, like, what is there to do on a Tuesday in Vegas?
Anything. Every night's, that's what's great about Vegas. Every night's
one show or two
every
shows.
night's Friday night.
Yeah, but isn't it like,
one show a night?
Do you gamble?
You only have to do
once in a while you go gambling, Sometimes you go to like a pool, there's a big pool party, and cruise around those.
Okay, I was just
clubbing,
wondering, what do you do? Jesus. Yeah.
Usually I go home.
Yeah.
You got a big house?
I have a huge house.
You really?
Just bring over the bitches.
Bring the bitches over and
right on.
Even on Saturday, one show Saturday.
Yeah, I used to do 2 on the Saturdays, but it just got too much.
Hour and a half.
Part of my contract. I'm like, can I just do 1?
Wow.
Hour or hour and a half. Hour and a half show. One night.
Hour and a half show, and then
you got an opener or you do it yourself?
Jesus, like, God damn it! Fuck it! I pick up a goddamn blender and rubber chicken.
And look, and you know what? That's what I was gonna say. But at least you was honest. I was gonna be dishonest and say, hey, no offense or nothing. But I'm just saying, hour and a half. Like, okay, I'm going an hour and a half of like jokes every day. You just might go, oh God, no, Jesus. But an hour and a half of opening up, just like, what's this and what's this and you just time it out on. All right, ready? Question. How many props is an hour and a half show?
I think it was 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
a lot of lead up.
Long-form prop comedy.
There's a lot of setup. There's a lot of setup to the prop.
Yeah.
It's just a long one.
Long form.
Yeah, no, it depends because a lot of the shows stand up, so it's kind of a mixture of stand up and props and video stuff, and it's very variety.
Big production number.
Yeah, lots of production.
Yeah.
There is. There's like
dancing girls.
There's like video things and jokes and videos and even lighting cue jokes.
So there's even breaks in the show. You can take a little. You can get like melt back into background.
Yeah.
Show.
I don't do. You do props first 10 minutes, get them kind of.
Yeah, let's
going,
get a video up here, and he's back there getting his dick sucked.
Nice.
Fucking A. Now are you bigger than there's a. Who's great, by the way, the puppet guy. He got like $100 million.
Terry Fader?
Yeah, Terry Fader. Is he the biggest thing going?
He's the big thing now.
Because who's the one who died?
Is that the guy from America's Got Talent?
Yeah. Who's the guy that died, though, that was the huge...
Danny Gans.
Gans was like... So who's the Danny Gans of Vegas now?
He's probably the Danny Gans.
Is he at the MGM?
Yeah. And
Caliendo's moving into that spot.
It's Monte Carlo, and he's doing the impressions, so it's him and Fader. Fader got a big deal. I think like $100 million or something.
I don't know who he is. You could be famous in Vegas and nowhere else in the country.
And Danny Gans was...
I think it's that room, that particular room. Danny Gans, no one knew who he was.
Fader,
right?
is that how you say his name? He's unbelievable.
Is he good?
He's really good.
He's really
if it's the guy that came from America's Got Talent, it came
with
out of
the
nowhere.
puppet. With the puppet.
Yeah,
he is
unbelievable.
Really good. I saw the show. It's really good.
It's got to be for $100 million. It better be.
Yeah. What does the puppet? Is it like a Jeff Dunham puppet or
no? Here's his thing. He's really talented, but no one's gonna. His real talent would never get him nowhere. So he put his real talent of singing in puppets, and it makes it better. But he's an amazing singer, this guy.
Okay.
But he sings like women.
You really make it sound fascinating.
It's hard to explain.
I really want to go see it.
Look, in my...
He has no talent. So the puppets have the talent.
The puppets have the talent.
My DNA has to hate him, but I saw it, and he sings At Last by like Ella
Right.
And it's very well done. That fucker.
He sings without moving his mouth.
And the puppets are state-of-the-art puppets.
Moves his mouth a little bit.
Newest.
Put it this way, he's better than Otto.
Otto and George?
Fucking Otto might as well just actually talk now.
He pretty much does.
You're saying he moves his lips too much?
Otto, I've never seen a ventriloquist.
I think he doesn't care. That's why he does it.
No, he doesn't. He don't give a shit.
I've seen him when when he's being cognizant of it or conscious.
Pump rope cunt, sir.
And he can do it when he wants to do it. But other times I think he's just he's up there just being dirty and not even.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Well, he did Letterman. He was great.
Maybe the worst ventriloquist. Like he doesn't. It's everything. Like if I say, hey, how you doing, everybody? I might move my lips on the P.
Yeah.
This fucker just goes, how are you, everybody? Fucking Otto stinks. Or George. Which one is it?
George.
But Terry Fader he's very good.
He can sing the whole song with his mouth shut and never moves.
He's fucking good. Fader is Danny at? Oh, that Bobo looks just creepy in his fucking striped shirt.
We got Bobo here, character.
He's like a prop.
He lost a lot of weight, actually.
Who, Bobo?
Yeah, I really hope he's sick.
I hope he's sick.
Hey, can you, E-Rock, we need a video.
Fader, I guarantee
keep Bobo out of the studio for a second.
Oh, yeah.
How long you been doing the Vegas thing? The whole...
I've been doing the Vegas thing for 15 years.
Has it been 15 fucking years?
Total, but yeah, I've been 4 at the Luxor and then 10 at the MGM.
Still colleges sometime?
No, I've been.
You can't get out of Vegas.
Out of the fucking college game?
forever. People still say, he loves lots of college. I do
You've
Leno.
been out of the college
hey,
game
there's
for
a guy
15
down there now. I
years?
can't top the number one college draw. I'm like, I haven't done colleges in 20 years, Jay. It's like, he always thinks that.
You've been out of that game for 15 years?
At least, yeah.
I used to look up, they got a thing they tell everybody. Carrot Top, this is how big he was. I remember, and this I remember he was a nice guy. He was famous before, like when I just started comedy. I just started and I was doing, you were doing clubs then, maybe 18 years ago. And, nice guy and stuff, and I'm just sitting there going, and then years later, you go on that thing and you find out who's making what in college. He's been pretty much fucking having a good life.
Hey, doing all right.
Because he was known as the biggest college act ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever.
Amazing.
This guy's pulling in $200,000 a year easy.
Oh, perhaps, Jim.
You were the like number one college act for like 10 years before that.
So I had some kind of record of like Harry Chapin I beat or something.
Wow.
Amazing.
Hope you have a better driver than he had.
But Russell Peters is sneaking up right on you.
On
He's
colleges?
On his heels. Russell Peters.
His colleges?
Russell sells out the Canadian where they play fucking.
He did Radio City Music Hall.
Really?
Yeah,
he did?
He's the king of fucking them.
Chelsea Handler did 3 shows at Radio City, sold out. She sold out 3
Really?
Radio City shows, 15,000 people.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's the biggest
3
comic.
of them.
Yeah.
Really?
Chelsea Handler?
Yeah,
she might be the biggest comic in the country. Right?
Every day.
Really?
Yeah. Boom. How many seats?
1,000 Radio City Music Hall.
What, like 500?
Yeah.
Oh, 500? That's cool. And that's reasonable, too. That's like a good
nice
amount
crowd,
of people.
right?
Yeah, it's a good amount. It's not
you
too
don't want
much.
you don't want a nightly head of like, how many heads to get in there? Like,
Now, does it cost? Is there a ticket price in there, or they're in the casino and you walk in?
no, it's both. There's deals and packages. And
Do you look down sometimes and just see fucking some sleeping Asian guy?
Yeah, totally. I just had one 2 nights ago. She's
really
no clue.
Empty seats in casinos.
No, they used to look at his watch, and they were talking, and finally, I just had fun with them the whole time.
Just throw something.
I said,
out.
"How much longer do you need to go?" Because they're just looking at their watches.
Oh God damn!
The empty seats in the
He's got
casino.
a prop knife.
So you
No,
must have
it's
nice.
not a prop.
You ever lose it?
Yeah,
You ever lose it?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. And I think
That's
it's funny when
gotta
they're
roll.
sleeping. That's probably funny to me because I put a blanket on them or something. I don't know. But it's kind of funny. Yeah.
You go down there and
put a blanket on them and to give them something. Yeah.
That's fucking good.
But
Really
my favorite is like my show, especially like comics. It was like there's music and there's props and there's strobe lights and there's pyro. I mean, this is like it's ridiculous, right? And you got people sleeping. I'm like, how fucking? Imagine how bad I'd be if I was just talking.
Right.
I mean, I got a fucking
The whole
circus,
audience would be
the whole
fucking
circus
snoozing.
act,
What
and
the
they're
hell?
like,
And that's what George, what's his name?
Yes, exactly. Jesus, Seinfeld's friend. We know him. George, black George.
Oh, yeah.
George Wallace.
George Wallace. He's big out there too.
He's a big guy.
I just had lunch with George Wallace.
Did you?
Yep, doing a good guy.
He's a guy who's like, he's good for Vegas too. I mean, he's got the kind of act that's perfect. He can bring in people that don't even know who he is and they'll still love him. He's not offensive. He can't be really.
But he's talking every night. That's the thing. It's just like, I'm envious. Like, I'm sitting there going, oh my God. Even like 50 mil for like 5 years of talking, you just be like, really? But like 50 mil for, you know, you got some shit that can help you out a little bit.
Well, you talk all morning. It's just, I'm talking at night.
Say it again?
You talk all morning.
That's very fair, I think.
That's true, yeah.
But I think there's a difference, though, when it's like, there's an imaginary people out there. They could be there, but we do talk, but imagine it's 500 people. It might be a Chinese bitch that's sleep during the show, and you're just like, for 5 days a week or 6 days.
6 days.
We don't let the Chinese people in anymore.
Yeah.
Good.
Big signs out there. No Chinese. Seriously. Go fucking home.
Have you ever seen Ace Rothstein's Aces High? It's a great show.
Yeah.
Down there.
He had Frankie Avalon on. God bless him. Still married. Aces High. Terrible fucking show. And if the commissioner wants to debate me, who was watching that?
He's juggling.
Oh, what's the song? Staying Alive. What was it?
Oh, yeah, it was such a cheesy, like, Vegas intro. Aces High.
I love when he's
number one handicapper. Ace Rothstein. Ace says hi.
And when he throws out the fucking challenge, well, what would the commissioners, they want to debate? If he throws
debate me, you know where I am. I'm right here. Oh, Jesus. What
a low-rated show that would be. Oh, good. The gaming guy is going to debate Ace. No one is watching that.
Everybody that looks so is cool. Like, do you have anybody that's essentially your boss that you have to kind of go, you know? But at this point, you could just go fuck off to anybody, though, really, isn't it, right?
No, yeah, you want to keep the people happy that you work for. I mean, the president's pretty cool.
They're nice guys?
Yeah, real nice. But it probably helps that I do good if you're selling seats and getting people.
You do sell a lot. Do you sell out every night, or do you have...
Pretty much. I mean, we have some...
Wow.
There might be a night where, we have a slow week or something. You might not be full, but we're full. We have good percentages.
That's great, man. That's really hard to do.
Yeah, it's great to just have a gig,
You ever perform at the White House or anything?
No. I talked to Leno about that one, and he said... You never done that? He always acts he says, I said, well, I gotta get a private jet. You know, private jet. No, Jay, I don't have a private jet. You're fucking Jay Leno. You have a jet. I'm not Carrot Top, no jet. So, he says, play that's great. Yeah, you should do it. I'm like, well,
you should do it. How do you just do it?
I said, you want to get a word in for me. I always thought that would be pretty, I don't know, interesting to play in the White House.
Probably a tough crowd, yeah.
I don't know. My act in the White House, it would take forever to get all that shit to security, probably.
Yeah.
Would you say no if they asked you?
No, if they asked me to do it, I would definitely say, I can't imagine.
You have to say, it's a good story if you kill. It's a great story if you bomb.
Yeah.
If you bomb in front of the President of the United States, you're a garbage, but I mean, it does, it's like, what a story.
That's a big fat no for me, nigga. Like, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
I just wouldn't.
Why?
It's better for everybody that I don't. it's better. It's good for my soul. It's good for, I'll say something stupid.
Say something stupid.
Hey, so we have Bobo out.
Look at this cracker.
It's better for everybody that I don't.
That's a great quote.
It certainly is.
We have Bobo outside. We were thinking maybe Bobo could do some...
This is like a Make-A-Wish Foundation kind of thing.
Yeah, Carrot Top's totally cool with it. We want maybe Bobo to take a look at some of Carrot Top's props and see if he can do some improv for us.
Yeah, a little improv, because Bobo fancies himself a stand-up comic. He's performed out there in Jersey.
How you doing there, Mr. Top?
I'm great, thanks, Mr. Top. Wow,
Mr. Top.
Mr. Top.
See, that's kind of funny, right?
You're assuming his first name is Carrot, huh?
Yeah, well, that's all I know him as is Carrot Top.
Yeah. Why are you losing weight?
Are you working out, or do you have AIDS?
Yeah, I've been working out.
Yeah?
He's lost a lot of weight.
I've been working out, and plus most of the time during the week, I eat salads during the week.
Why? Why are you losing weight?
I just wanted to lose weight, that's all.
So you look good on TV when they start calling you for TV?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, it's just people have been recognizing me now.
Oh.
So I figured I might as well start losing weight.
You did look like you lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. I've been
I
working
hope a
out a lot.
gypsy touched you and went thin.
I die with it in my mouth.
Do you know Carrot Top's act?
Yeah, I know his act. He always does those things with the props. I've seen him on TV before.
Oh, really?
Well, what kind of things? Like, you got to explain this.
Well, he brings some prop and he says some comment or has some name for it.
Wow, what a great description.
That's about right, though. Yeah.
I can't wait to see Carrot Top in Vegas with that explanation.
Yeah, like something is going on, exactly.
For example, he'd use a prop and maybe he'd use a reference to the oil spill.
Well, Bobo, there's a prop right to your right. Maybe you could maybe explain it further by doing Carrot Top.
Oh, that one there?
There's a shield with a hat on top of it, a cowboy hat, and a little guitar is kind of glued onto the front of the shield.
And underwear.
Sure.
Around the bottom. It's, you put it in front of yourself and you kind of would look like a naked cowboy.
I guess this would be...
over here.
Why don't you ask him if it's okay if you pick up his thing?
Yeah, you know how expensive that is?
Why don't you hold it by the handle? There's a handle, Bobo.
There's a handle. It doesn't
and why don't you take off your Met hat?
He's got a Met hat under it. And he drops the prop. It's just...
Goddamn, Bobo. Hold on to the handle.
Yeah, you're not supposed to fucking have the hat.
I guess this would be what the naked cowboy would be using if he performed in a terrorist country's equivalent of Times Square.
That's pretty close to what it was.
Horrendously delivered. Excellent point.
Because of the bombing that we had.
The context was there.
Yes.
or if he was a member of the riot police.
Why did you have to ruin it?
Too.
Yes. You can take the hat off now. You're not charming. Just stand there with it like you want winks and nods.
Here, let's open that one. We'll hear.
Oh, yeah, a couple of more. Why not?
Let's do a whole set.
Yeah, do a whole set.
You know what? Bobo's going to be at the Luxor, man.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bobo.
All right, we're going to do a whole
I
set.
made him a big star.
We got Carrot Top and Bobo working together. This is like a dream come true, right? Carrot Top and Bobo?
Yeah, Bobo, isn't this, this got to be pretty cool for you?
Let's see what we got here. I guess
That was just for Regis because he's like just.
I guess we got I guess this thing looks like a paparazzi. The defense against the paparazzi.
What is it?
That is a good question.
What is it? It's a shower head glued to a little piece of cardboard shaped like the back of a basketball rim, and there's a bunch of little figures around it.
Action figure
Action
type
figures.
things.
Turn it towards us. And a couple of them are holding telescopes. They're all like with their arms out.
I guess it'd be the paparazzi and fans deflector for Kobe Bryant.
Or Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Top, is that correct?
I don't even know what that one is, to tell you the truth. No. That was for Regis because he sings in the shower. So he has an audience.
Oh, then he'd have an audience.
Sing in the shower.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, not hilarious by either one of us.
But Regis enjoys it.
Regis did enjoy that. I said, yeah.
Sick of the show. Oh, wow, look at that.
Carrot Top's giving you some shoes.
All right, they're like they're flip flops with doors.
I think props on radio is awesome.
Yes, and props on the radio.
Yeah,
with those little door stoppy things, so the door doesn't hit the doorknob doesn't hit the wall.
It looks like it's on legs.
Yeah.
The stilts.
Wait a minute. Might be able to use those.
I guess this is what my cousin Melissa uses to look freakishly taller than me.
Oh my God! Those cousin Melissa jokes. No one knows your cousin Melissa.
By the way, when I did that on Regis, they loved it. They were like, "We love Melissa."
Oh my God!
She looks freakishly taller than me.
We understand that, but
yeah.
No, the prop is these are new flip flops to wear down in the Gulf area. So you don't get.
So the oil isn't gonna look. You're elevated up a little bit.
And in the show, I'll spread it out so I kill it.
I was going to say,
I
was going to say you only got 55 more minutes to go, man.
Oh shit! I do it slower. Here's one.
That is it looks like a spaghetti strainer with a toilet seat and lid over it.
Yeah.
I guess this is what a diver uses as a shit strainer to get the oil out of them.
Exactly.
It's a Skinny Dipper's oil strainer.
Okay.
All right.
Gone skinny dipping in the oil slick.
Explain it further.
Use this to get the oil out.
I understand.
Now I need to know what that is.
I have to know.
Is it Carrot Top?
It's just for people. Again, there's a lot of the Regis-y ones. The one about children. So they said it's for children when they eat pennies or they swallow shit. Then when they shit it out, you can. Oh, there's mommy's
Bobo
ring.
Should know about that. Yeah. Strain it right out.
That's very adult. That's an adult.
Yeah.
I like scat humor. Wonderful. Anything scat.
Kitty scat humor.
I love it. German shit videos.
Look at
I love those videos, by the way.
Well, we got a site to show you then, Carrot Top, after we get through this part of the segment.
Wow, Carrot Top's logo is fucking cool as shit. It's like CT with a lightning bolt going through it.
It's a pop. Hold on.
You have a logo. Jesus.
It's a popcorn. It looks like a popcorn bag, like that you get at the movie theater. With a big clear straw coming off it, with Groucho Marx, like fuzzy mustache glasses and the fuzzy eyebrows.
Right. What do you think that is, Bobo?
I don't know. I guess this is.
Try it on.
This would be a movie
How about the mic?
hiding kit.
Movie theater hiding kit.
He's probably onto something there.
Yeah, you want
Yeah?
So you don't want anyone to see you at a particular movie.
Guys, see when they go see Sex in the City.
I thought it was a...
there it is.
Spider-Man or whatever that movie is.
Right.
So that's it. And I was going to change it now. See how we can take this little guy and put it on an umpire's hat so that can.
All right, so he can go out without getting chastised for his shitty call. All right. Goddamn, Bobo is fantastic. Okay, that's what do we got there?
Again, Regency stuff.
It's Regency.
We understand.
Little Regency.
How to keep it a little friendly.
They want it all. Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
Little PC and PG.
It's an invention.
It's an invention, Bobo. What do you think?
What are you looking at, Bobo? What does it look like?
Well, all I know is I'm not sure how many people are going to know about this, but my uncle has a habit of every time he stays over, taking too much of the bread in the house.
Fuck balls.
Taking too much of the bread. So it's a loaf of bread.
I'm starting to feel like a Chinese woman in Vegas, nigga.
So, so what do you think that's all about there, Bobo?
I might hopefully give him a bad case of diarrhea that he won't steal the bread anymore.
What does that have to do with that? It's a loaf of bread, but instead of at the end, the opening is right in the middle.
The loaf.
What is that?
No idea. I have no idea what this is, except for just to throw this at an umpire.
That would hurt him.
Yeah. Yes, bread. That's good. Yeah.
What's the actual?
That was just a trick. It's just bread.
Yes.
No, it's a bread. They say that opens in the middle, so you always have a fresh piece when you go on the end.
You know when you dig your hand in there to get that middle slice.
Why do you come up with these?
Come on. I do it all the time at my house.
All right, here's a pizza box, right? And then on the back, it's got the...
What's on the back of the
What's
pizza
on the back there, Bobo?
Box.
A census form.
They trick you.
Oh, they trick you.
I guess this is the way to trick an illegal into filling out the census form.
Oh, an illegal! You're outrageous. Hey, now you're being outrageous.
I guess this is what
the census form.
I guess this is what Uncle Eddie in Philly used to get people to shit into for money. He would smell their socks and give the money, and they would shit into a pizza box. Uncle Eddie in Philadelphia.
Because there's these upstairs neighbors in my house that won't fill out the census form.
But you go right ahead with your thoughts.
Yeah.
And my mother suspected the same thing.
Yeah.
All these illegals are not filling the census form. No wonder we're not getting so much funding in this neighborhood.
I forgot that Bobo hates the illegals.
Yes, he does.
Oh, he really does. Bobo's got a dark side when it comes to...
I like Bobo Jimmy.
Yeah, Bobo.
If they're legal, there's no problem. But if they're sneaking in our country and stealing our tax dollars, wasting our tax dollars...
You should be making this speech on a podium.
How much did you pay in taxes last year, Bobo?
This is the last one.
Last one, I think.
Let me see what it looks like.
I think I wrote the answer on it, so he's going to get it.
He won't get it. Let me see what it looks like.
What does it
Let me
look
look
like?
at it.
I didn't look
Right, you just keep holding it. I don't know that anybody else is talking. It's just me in my own little world. You're all actors in my play. I'll let everybody keep talking. I'll just babble right through everybody. Let me see it, Bobo. It's a picture frame with a paperback novel opened up inside of it with glass on the outside.
I'm guessing this is a prehistoric Kindle.
Yeah.
It's a red.
Did you read it?
Yeah, redneck Kindle.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that is good.
Wow,
Okay.
Bobo's smarter than we thought.
Well, the word.
How do you?
Yeah, the word Kindle is written right
Oh, was it?
Like you couldn't remember the name Kindle?
Well, I didn't when I wrote. Yeah, I did. When I
Yeah.
I go, fuck, what is this thing?
What is it called? Fuck, shit. God damn.
You did good.
Yeah, that was good. Very good, Bobo. You did good.
All right,
Hey, what's that one that's signed there?
This one?
Yeah.
This is for homeless people because they always want change, but nobody has change anymore. So I'll put a swipe thing.
Oh, a credit card, so they can accept Visa, MasterCard, and Amex.
You can help them. You don't have change on them.
Of course.
Who carries these things for you?
The people in the hallway that look disgruntled. My pissed off carrot top posse.
How many people do you travel with?
On the road, like 6.
Wow, really?
So you got obviously what you got.
Well, it's a big show. It's lights and there's, like I said, there's a production thing to it.
Damn.
There's
How are you gonna
rampings and pyro things.
You're obviously going to have to, cut back on the road when you take it on the road for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just going to be like these disgruntled guys, you and a few packing crates.
A few boxes. Packing crates.
Yeah.
It's just,
My steamer trunk.
How many boxes for an hour-and-a-half show?
I think I have like 6 on stage, and I don't get through them because, like I said, he's kind of mix it up.
And he dumps it all over the stage, and then just leaves like, now clean it up.
Pretty much.
Yelling at it.
Yelling at everybody.
Do you like other prop acts? Like the legendary Wid's a funny guy.
I love the Wid.
You know him, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen him work? I haven't seen him in a long time.
I haven't seen him in a long time either, but yeah, I get along with him.
Yeah, he was a funny dude. I used to do Wildwood with him, and he would really enrage the audience.
Yeah.
Because he would just yell at them. Like I remember.
That's kind of funny. Yeah. I think that it's funny to say though. You get along with other prop comics because you think other comics in general. Like you and I are friends, but a lot of comics are like prop comics. Bottom the shit, all that. But that's a good question. Like, do other monologists get along with monologists, right?
Yeah. Well, radio people don't get along with other radio people for the most part.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if there's a competition between you guys that makes it because you guys are different in comedies.
Yeah, Gallagher kind of gave me some shit, and
did he?
Oh yeah.
Why?
He said
he's nuts.
He is nuts. So
we've had him in.
He said he took my fucking act, and I said I didn't take your act.
Your act.
And he's like, you took my fucking act. And he was really like pissed about it. He says, you took my manager, and I'm like, I didn't take your manager. And he's like, you my manager, my fucking act. And
you took my soul.
Yeah.
Wait, he thinks he's the first one to do. He's talking to his brother. He thinks he's the first one to do props. So fucking Jonathan Winters used to do props. What's he talking about?
Yeah. Really?
Yes.
Give me an example.
I don't know, but he would improv. He had a very famous improv show where he would do props and outfits and all that stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
Legendary for that stuff.
No clue.
I don't know why I stopped the whole show like I joke bombed. I was just honestly making
what happened to the amazing Jonathan?
He's still there.
Yeah.
I just had lunch with him the other day, too.
Really?
A friend of mine, yeah.
Yeah.
He's still doing it.
Wow.
He even makes jokes about it. He says, if I can do literally the same 4 jokes for 40 years, I'm doing good.
He's doing good.
I'm like, you don't change nothing. I mean, not a...
Oh, he doesn't? He's
not
like
a word.
the same act.
Not a word? Not a word.
Same straw up his nose. Ouch.
Right.
Out of jail.
I know.
The same spontaneous laugh.
Yeah.
In places where you cracked yourself up.
He was entertaining, though. I worked with him like probably 15 years ago.
Hysterical, yeah.
And he would say, I have a penis the size of a 5-year-old boy. The size of a 5-year-old boy. So stupid. That joke always made me laugh. Colin's listening right now. Well, of course Norton laughs at that.
God, you would think you'd want to mix it up just to kind of...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I do just for that reason. Yeah, mental. And people come back, we get a lot of...
Right. And just from a creative standpoint. Just to
or doing
continue
TV, like coming out to do shows like we've been doing. Not this one. He's walked right through this one, but
of course.
they're doing Leno and doing those shows. You have to write new jokes. You can't just go back and do this.
Carrot Top, you did this one already.
Yeah, exactly.
You did it. I saw it already. Enough.
That flip flop with the thing.
We get it. It's for the oil.
You ever had a problem getting a hold of an idea, like an idea you wanted to do for a prop, but you couldn't get a hold of the situation?
Show you one now because I just finished making it.
Oh, just finished making
so much engineering.
It's hot off the presses.
You should know this took some serious engineering.
It's a briefcase.
It's a briefcase.
Yeah. A black briefcase.
Brett Michaels won The Apprentice. He said Brett Michaels, right?
Yeah.
And this is a briefcase for Brett Michaels, so he can when he's out. Oh, he's already taped it up because of travel shit.
It's taped.
Oh, I hope
Why is it taped?
It's taped. It's rooted everything. Gelbin.
So I guess I'm thinking like this, and it got 6 lights in there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like, hey,
that is right.
If you could do like a mini, if he's at a meeting, I can still do a little mini.
That's fucking hilarious, though. Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's funny
as soon as the briefcase opened, we just all got blinded by lights.
Yeah.
So the audience
Maybe I'll make a briefcase full of 6 lights. And I'm like, okay. So the guy made it for me.
Why don't you try to take that through carry-on at the airport there?
Do you ever worry about motherfuckers getting a hold of your shit? Like,
No, I guess
them
not.
fuckers at the airport fucking with you?
No, they're usually pretty cool about it.
Do you fly private or do you fly commercial or both?
I mostly commercial, unless I can get.
They ain't got a private plane. Private jet.
You would figure the Luxor would just fucking flying around.
They would.
Jesus Christ. They're flying around some fucking Asian businessman to steal his money.
Give Carrot Top a flight every once in a while.
Yeah, right.
He's bringing in people. Jesus, help him out.
Bobo, you got a question for Carrot Top? You're jumping up and down over there. Or do you have to go to the bathroom? I don't know the difference.
I don't have a question. I was just paying attention to what you were saying.
He jumps when he pays attention.
Is that what happens? Oh, he's got to jump up and down.
How to make pee-pee.
With his Where's Waldo shirt.
How's the cock? Cock's good?
Oh, it is.
There's been some infections.
Where's Choco?
They found blood in the urine.
They found blood in your urine?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is that why you're losing the weight?
Uh-oh.
No.
See, that's the truth, and that's the.
I've been working out, but also I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been drinking. You know those big cups they give you like at a ballpark when you buy a soda?
You hit on something. You hit on something.
Why'd they find?
I had to drink that much water.
Why'd they find blood in you?
Because the whole idea of Bobo working out bothered me.
It was only an infection in his bladder. He said. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it is. But there's been a history of urinary infections.
Oh boy.
Even one after they messed up an operation when I was little.
Bobo, the timing is blood in your urine, and all of a sudden you're working out.
Yeah, how many pounds are you down?
And I'm not sure.
I would say at least 30.
Just hit himself in the
So
face.
give me
How
your,
do you find discipline out of
give me your
30 pounds?
give me your regimen for the week, man. Your exercise regimen.
Yeah, I do a lot of sit-ups.
Not you, Carrot Top. Oh, that's you. Sorry.
I do a lot of sit-ups.
Carrot Top was ready.
I do about 100. I do 100 of them.
12 raw eggs.
And I ride my bike around Grand Avenue.
Yeah, put a seat on it. You might not piss blood.
For how long do you ride the bike?
Get down the train tracks.
I ride it up to where the Stop and Shop is.
We don't know where the Stop and Shop is.
He's just assuming we know everything.
Where is the Stop and Shop?
It's a little bit of distance up to about 57.
How many
is
minutes?
that past the barber?
No, I mean up to 72nd place.
He's sick. He's got the ninja from a Dirty Uncle or something.
What's wrong with you? What disease do you have? Cancer?
Bobo's sick.
No, I don't have cancer.
Bobo's sick.
What do you have?
Bobo's sick.
Damn.
No, all I have is those urinary system problems I've had a history of.
But wait, how are you sick? You're peeing and losing weight. That's not good.
Yeah, 100 sit-ups and a couple blocks on a bike isn't going to make you drop all this weight.
Right.
And that delusional lie had me too, like because it made sense because it sounded retarded. Like was
maybe because mostly what I eat during the week, I mostly eat salads during the week.
He made that up. He fucking figured out how to throw us off the track, but he fucked up, man.
He fucked up. He slipped up.
Yeah, blood in the urine's a giveaway.
Yeah.
I eat salad during the week.
That's true, but it's the piss with the blood in it that we're concerned with.
Yes.
Why don't you
salad?
Not your
I
fiber.
don't eat much during the week.
No?
Bobo.
I eat more during the week. I eat more during the weekends than I do during the week.
He's starting to not believe himself. He knows he's lying.
He's trying to justify.
Ask anybody that knows me.
Who knows you? Give me a number. Give me a number right now. Somebody who knows you.
You could talk to my mom.
Call his mother.
Don't give the number right over there.
Fucking no.
Fred, you want to talk to my mom? Hold on. Let me.
All right.
Give me a piece of paper.
Can you put her pussy on the phone so we can
Can we do speakerphone to his phone?
You
talk to her?
So I'm going to give you.
Oh, never mind. That's just Bobo.
Just put her on speaker.
All right, hold on. This is going to take a while because sometimes she doesn't pick up.
No, she doesn't know. She answers the apple.
Oh, fuck. He just doesn't answer.
I don't know where
he's got caller ID. That's why she's not answering.
Exactly.
Chewing on the phone.
Call, stupid.
Chewing the phone and answering the apple.
Hello, Bob.
What's her name? Mom?
Yes.
My mother's name is Aurora.
Oh, that's right. After Aurora Wells.
A pretty name.
Aurora.
Yes. After a lion sound.
And she does that sometimes, all right? Takes it well.
She ignores you. Of course she doesn't.
Does what? Sometimes drinks during pregnancy?
I guarantee the first thing he'll say is, well, no, I got the number from someone. He'll have to tell her how he got her number.
She answers unknown numbers, but she won't answer Bobo's.
Oh, wait.
Just put on the speaker.
Where are you? If you're at home, they really want to talk to you. Please, all right? I don't know. They just want to talk to you, all right? The number is
No.
We'll call her. They'll call you.
Well, tell her we'll be nice. We'll be nice.
Don't worry. They'll be nice to you, all right? They just want to talk to you, all right? Yeah, but they'll be nice to you, all right?
What'd she say? But that won't be nice to them, I thought.
But we just went,
Yeah, well, they heard that.
No, we'll be okay. It's okay. We're fine.
They heard that. They put...
She's not on the air.
Well, I mean, if my mom wants to, she could be vicious.
I'm sure she can.
Yeah, she popped you out. That was just
exactly.
that was ruthless.
She was rather mean to her fallopian tubes.
Maybe that's why he's bleeding.
All right, they're gonna call you.
Oh God! Of course she was. Jesus. Of course she can be vicious.
Wow.
It's 1 on the speed.
How would you feel if your genitals had pumped out such a disappointment?
Well, look them normal.
Carrot Top, you got a prop to fix his cancer?
Can't have
Don't.
that.
Just don't.
Oh my God.
Bobo,
I don't know.
I don't want you to be sick.
I didn't see Bobo before, so I don't know how much weight he's lost.
It's noticeable.
Yeah, it's noticeable.
Well, maybe he's on Weight Watchers or something.
Lift up your shirt. Let's see if it's healthy, skinny. Oh boy.
What?
What are you doing? You look like a budding chick. Look at your little breasts.
Look here. Look at this.
Yeah. What a turn on.
Wait. Looks like a hairy bagel.
He's using Bobo as a prop.
He has a.
Carrot Top's going to shove him in the
Well, I
cage.
have to say, that's an honor to have been used as a prop.
Could you just make him a part of the actress in his last days, please?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's,
Fucking Bobo.
Yeah, open the toilet lid with the little net under it and say, unfortunately, this net caught this. Sorry, Bobo.
We do have a urologist on the phone. Bobo. I think we're also calling Bobo's mom.
Let's get the urologist.
Really quick? Okay. Hold on. Bobo's mom's on.
Oh, let's get his mom.
All right.
Bobo's mom.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Aurora.
Bobo's mom.
Hi, Aurora.
And you had to use my first name.
Well, Bobo told us.
Bobo said your name many times.
It's a very pretty name.
Yes.
That's why we were using it.
How are you?
Okay. What can I do for you?
We have a question about Bobo.
We're worried about his health, to be completely honest with you, and we're not making jokes.
Is he okay?
He's dropped some weight. And
Is he what?
He's dropped a little weight, and then he said that they found a little bit of blood in his urine, so we're worried that means something bad.
Well, he has. I know. This is on the air right now. You guys are.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They didn't tell you that.
Yes.
Okay, he has health problems. I'm not sure I really wanted to discuss the whole.
No, not the whole thing. Not the whole thing. We just want to. We just want to talk about
under doctor's care.
Yeah, we just want to talk about this instance. Is this weight loss due to exercise, or is it some kind of health issue?
No, he needs to exercise for health issues, but it's also a combination of both.
A health issue and exercise. Patrice, what's
I have nothing.
You have nothing.
Is he going to be all right? We're just a little concerned for him. That's all.
Yes, hopefully, yes. You know, we just take one day at a time.
Oh boy. One day at a time is not good.
Oh boy, Jesus.
No, don't think negative, because
I'll get checked.
No, I'm not thinking
negative.
negative. I'm not thinking. Oh,
I haven't lost him yet. You know what? I'm out.
Boy.
I'm out.
Well, no, it's a legit.
She had 9 kids. She could have lost one of us, and she didn't. So there you go.
Well, there you go. It was right. Well, that's just kind of we just want to make sure his weight loss is not due to something bad, like, a disease.
Oh, sure, Travis. Travis stresses him out. No, I'm only kidding.
Yeah, Travis does.
Travis is an
Travis
asshole.
is fighting his own
No, I
sexuality.
think Travis is a good guy. No, I'm
Not a good
Oh,
guy.
do you?
Well, yeah, you guys all have to be goofballs to be in your line of work.
Goofballs language.
And you guys do it well. And you guys do it well.
Thank you. Bobo has given us some great radio. We hope he could continue.
That's why, we kind of...
Past July.
You guys have made us such a wonderful... joy. You guys have been such a wonderful joy in his life.
Oh, boy. Have we?
Oh, boy. He just rants and raves about your show all the time. He's been banned from speaking about you guys in his house because that's all we hear.
He talks about us a lot. Did he mention that I'm going to be at Caroline's tonight or something?
Jimmy this, Jimmy that.
Now I see where he gets his plow right through.
Of course I did, Jimmy. I would love to get 3 tickets for me and 2 of my mother's friends.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 2 of your mothers. I was going to ask Aurora what she's into over there. My 2 mommies.
No, it's 2 of my mother's friends who have also become good friends of mine also.
We will put you on the list for any show you want to go.
Does Bobo know he's sick? Bobo, you know you're sick?
Oh, boy.
I do know, all right. I mean, the blood in the urine there's thing to be concerned about. I've had to drink a lot of water and take this medication to avoid that pain.
Oh, yeah, he mentioned that to us. That's why we didn't ask him. He actually just kind of volunteered that.
Daniel is a strong kid. He gets up every morning and doesn't let anything stop him.
Thought you were going to just stop there. He gets up every morning.
If we want to make excuses why we don't want to do things in life, there you go. He wants to keep doing things in life. So I don't believe in that word can't.
No, it's true. There's a word. It's called can't.
So you're saying Bobo...
Yeah, you guys don't know that word can't, do you?
God damn, we're finding out today he's sick.
So, Aurora, you're assuring us that Bobo's not going to go?
Yeah.
Nah, I think we're stuck with him for a little while longer.
All right.
Good. How many years did Doc give him?
Yeah, what's a little while?
What's the prognosis?
Yeah.
Well, look, he should have died when he was 2. He didn't, did he?
Should have.
A regular Kal-El there.
No, keep on going. It's supposed to be Energizer Bunny. Keep on going.
So he should die with it. But what kind of prognosis did the doctor give him?
Yeah, what can you tell us?
Time frame.
He's trying. Right now, he's giving us positive things. We're looking at his kidneys to make sure they keep functioning.
Oh, Jesus. No, not the kidneys.
Oh, can we just stop? Can we stop? We know already. We know.
What does he need? Does he need a kidney?
No, would you stop?
He probably needs
stop.
I think he answered his kidney, and no, I'm only kidding.
You can have Anthony's kidney as long as you don't want his liver.
Yeah, my liver's shot.
Jesus Christ. I just want to know if Bobo was okay, and he's not okay.
Who's the one saying that?
Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice.
Oh, that's Patrice. Yeah, I've heard of him, too.
Do you want us to...
Yes, he's going to be okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, she didn't say nothing nice that I fucking banned her son from Twitter.
You want us to find him a
Save
kidney?
his dick, though, because it works tremendously. Make sure that's safe.
Yeah, he's got a solid pump.
For prosperity, that fucker. That shit goes up and down, and you should be happy about that.
Well, yeah, but Bobo's mom doesn't know.
Cigars and Scotch is saying, tell Sam to start working on the I Will Remember You song with all the clips.
But you want us to find him a kidney? We're pretty powerful.
No.
We can't get 20 people to have cherries thrown at their heinies.
Oh, good point. I forgot.
Don't worry about it.
He's
don't worry.
fine.
I'm a nurse, too, so don't worry. We're watching
know what that's all about.
Oh, you're a
She's
nurse?
had enough.
Nurse.
Well, yes. I'm not working on it.
You take his temperature up his hiney hole?
She's had
No, I
enough.
think so. Yeah, he's had enough.
Have you ever actually said to him during dinner, you should have been dead at 2. Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Maybe he shouldn't hear that.
That's my mind. Okay.
You have to just look at one day at a time. If you have 1 foot in tomorrow and 1 foot in yesterday, you don't have a leg to stand on today.
Oh. Use today twice.
Right? You are a real poet.
Hey, that's a Jimspiration. We look forward to those.
We call them Jimspirations because they're inspirational things from Jim.
Yeah, linger longer, Mom.
Oh, yeah, how about you try to linger longer?
Oh, no, you didn't, Daniel, because when you get home, I can still get you. So
That's right.
Don't hit him in the lower back area. Ow. Jesus. Poor bastard.
If I was a regular human being, I'd be crying my eyes out. This is just sad.
Good news, though. Carrot Top has a kidney made out of a paper plate. So we're okay. We're okay.
You'd be interested to know, my mother looks pretty good. She looks great.
I'm wondering what your mom, that's what I wanted to know. Aurora?
Yes.
Do you have any pictures anywhere where we can see?
Yeah, in my house.
You got a Facebook or a MySpace or something?
No, I don't got any photos of my mom.
I don't go on Facebook or anything like that. Maybe I'll walk into the studio one of these days.
Do you Twitter?
Yeah, that'd be good.
How old a gal are you, Aurora?
Look, I'm in my 40s. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm in my 40s, too.
We'll invite you to the memorial show.
Don't freak out. Oh,
Jesus.
God.
You should
Don't freak out.
You should come in with young Daniel.
Oh, I will. I'll come in.
All right.
We like your boy. He's a good boy.
I've been trying to convince my mother to come in forever.
Forever?
Well, it seems like it's been for a while. I've been trying to convince her to come in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He does.
You're only in your 40s and you didn't know about drinking when you were pregnant?
All right.
And I didn't know about drinking when I was
my
pregnant.
God, you
I think
are so much.
Oh, that could explain some things. You're right.
Holy shit.
What happened? What just happened?
Holy shit.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
Oh, man.
I'm going to replay this on the radio, and I'm going to...
Basically, Aunt's trying to say that you were irresponsible when you were pregnant with Bobo.
No, I was not.
He said, then you read the warning on the bottle. It was a skull with 2 bones as X's through the skull saying, don't do what you were doing.
It wasn't your fault, Aurora. We know that.
During my pregnancy, I did not.
We know it wasn't.
We knew breakdancing was popular when you was pregnant with Bobo. This is terrible. I'm recanting that toward God. God, please let me recant that. Please.
This is bad.
Carrot Top has left the studio, by the way.
I'm gonna feel
he left
so
his props
bad.
here. You don't give me this.
I'm sorry.
All right, can we please just say goodbye to this nice lady? Thank you, Aurora. We love your son.
You're wonderful.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
All
sweetheart.
right. You guys have a great... Bye.
Thank you.
Holy shit. Fucking Bobo's kidneys are failing.
So wait, now did you guys all just find this out when my arrival and my...
Yeah.
You walked in and you're like...
Yeah, because he lost weight and we were trying to figure out why, and it turns out...
and I jokingly said, I hope he's sick.
Oh,
but I would say that about anybody.
Of course you would. But you're working out,
I didn't mean
right?
Yeah, exactly.
And you're under doctor's supervision?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was there a urologist?
Ant's getting a phone call. It's Karma.
Yeah, let's get to the...
Hi, it's Karma, guys.
It's Karma. Hey, you're fucked. Click.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, who is that on the fucking phone? He's on the phone, you dumb fuck. He's getting his cock sucked. He's getting his big guinea cock sucked. Stop calling him. His big fat guinea cock is getting sucked. Hang up. Hang up. Who is that? Is that the gun faggot? Is that the faggot from the gun store? Why don't you shoot this one off in your mouth? It's got 2 squishy bullets on it. 2 squishy bullets.
All right. I'll pick that up later then.
Oh, yeah, what's the matter? Did the bullets just come in? Boo for guns! Boo!
He's like, I'm hearing him in the background.
Is that him?
Yeah. This is the gun guy. That's my gun guy.
He just got a 50 cal there.
Let's see him gun
50
trader.
cal.
Yeah. It's a gun guy. You need one of those.
We got Mike, the urologist, on the line from Jersey. Mikey.
What's going on, guys? How you guys doing?
Hi, Mike. Good, Mike.
So just real quick, I've been listening to the show for maybe 15 years now, and I've been trying to figure out what's going on with Bobo just from listening to you guys.
Yeah.
But now you're telling me weight loss and blood and urine, and yeah, you guys are right. Like that definitely raises some warning signals. I want to just make sure Bobo's seeing a doctor and going to see him regularly, and he's getting tests done. And if he wants to talk to me off the air about specialists that can handle what he's got going on, I'm more than happy talking to him about it.
I hope this is just some ghoul who's going to sexually assault him.
The man told me that he had to get to my kidneys through my hiding. He had his special scope. And he put my face in the pillow and operated.
What I do in my off time
What I do on my off time.
He told me he could get the blood out of my urine, but he had to suck it out like it was a snake bite.
But yeah,
it's out of my urine, but now it's coming out my ass.
Bobo?
Yeah?
What's up with your kidneys? What are they telling you?
Well, they just said they found blood, and then they gave me these 2 medicines to take.
Could be anything. Could be
they
kidney
found
and
blood in the kidney, and they gave you medicines to take.
I'm sorry, could you repeat yourself, man, for a second?
Urine.
Could be anything.
Could be anything.
They gave me this thing called amoxicillin. It's like this gigantic white, what I call a horse pill.
Oh.
Because it's so
Sarah
freaking...
Jessica Parker's?
Yes. Gary Coleman's wife was eating it with her giant teeth.
All I know is it's this pill that's difficult to swallow. That
because it's a suppository.
I described the cup as the size of a... No, it's a cup the size of a supersized cup at McDonald's.
Why am I believing Anthony right now? It's a suppository and he's taking it by mouth.
Oh, is that great? This is not good for me. This is not a good scene. It's Bobo Alive Friday starts today. Bring back one of our old bits.
The other thing, Bobo, did the doctor put a camera inside your schlong?
Oh my God! No, they never did that.
You remember there's a huge metal rod going in your schlong.
Yeah, you would remember that. Even you would remember that.
I know they did that a long time ago.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it again, Bobo. You need a camera put in there again.
Yeah, they did. They did that way back in 2004.
Yeah, you need it done again, my friend. I hate to tell you, you need a 1 foot long metal rod shoved up your schlong. But I do it every day.
Let's go.
Anthony, that makes us groan when we do it, man.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
I actually kind of like stuff up my ass.
Yeah, occasionally, right?
Yeah. All right, Mike.
Especially if it's someone in a uniform.
There goes Mike.
Yeah, it's Fleet Week.
Yeah, it's Fleet Week.
Here. Let's go to Sean in Georgia. Sean.
Can you just
Jimmy.
video of That's good.
Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
Hello?
Can you guys just stop? The video of Bobo talking to his past self and how upset he was when he found out his dad's grave was overgrown when he finally got to do it again. I kind of started taking the funny out of it for me. But
the funny's been taken out.
His mom saying he's a strong boy, I haven't lost him yet, has just ruined it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little...
Yeah, please. We know exactly what you mean. Not a soft dick in the room.
This is just wrong. Bobo, does your mom have Bobo, does your mom have cruise ship pamphlets laying around the house?
No.
No cruise ship pamphlets or...
No. My mom's very intelligent, all right?
Oh, my God.
My mom's very intelligent, all right?
Damn it.
If I was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, she'd be one of my phoner friends.
If you were on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
She'd be one of my phoner friends.
Yeah.
It's like, has been done for a long time.
Well,
Carrot Top, what's your take on this whole thing?
Well, it was on to tell the truth. That's sad, actually.
Yeah, it really is. Come in with a few props.
Really be sick.
Yeah.
He is, dude.
He's not that bad.
He is.
No, he's all right.
Because when you picked up his shirt,
yeah,
it's not. His body hasn't transformed. He's not working out. He's melting away. I know that, dude. I'm diabetic, man. When you're sick, dude, your body will
he's
just
eating salads,
do things, man.
And he's on his bike.
But he's eating salads
for
on
a few
his bike
blocks every day.
Yeah, he did a sit-up on Thursday.
And he's taking amoxicillin, so that's
for the infection.
Antibiotic. So
he's
the doctor says
the American Indians wore on their feet.
All right, look, Chip.
Wow. This show has really taken a turn. I want to apologize to Carrot Top.
Yep.
Is there any pain?
I don't think he has a prop in that fucking trunk to bring us back.
Where's the pain?
It's around here.
Shit. Right where the kidneys are.
Let the audience know.
I have pain on and off. Right before I take the medication, when I wake up in the morning. Yeah. And a lot of times I drink a lot of water to try to subsidize the pain.
Subsidize the pain?
Well, I feel like
he's in his fucking hospital bed with a thesaurus. Just learning words.
Trying to get government funding for the pain.
I feel like I have to get the pipes constantly flowing.
He's hoping if he drinks enough water, it'll push the tumor right out of his body.
No, don't say that.
Because sometimes I think it's because my kidneys are almost drying out, and I want to constantly have the pipes flowing.
You don't have a kidney stone, do you?
No, I don't. I would think that would be in the worst pain ever.
Yeah, this is just is this a low kind of throbbing pain? Is it a dull pain or a sharp pain? Does it feel dull like a headache or sharp like a knife sticking in?
No, it's like a small pain.
Oh boy.
It's like a small pain.
Jesus. A small pain, but on both sides?
Most of the time on one side. So I'm constantly drinking fluids.
Most of the time on one side?
Yeah, most of the time it's just on one side.
All right, so maybe we could save one of the two.
So it's not complete renal failure.
Right.
All right.
This is just
and believe me, the reason I have an idea of how painful a kidney stone would be.
Yeah.
when I was on a trip to Florida, one of my uncles who lives there was
what did he do?
had one. He had one. He had a kidney stone during that time, and I remember the pain he was in, the screaming.
What are you, an empath?
No, I just remember seeing the pain he was going through.
Yes. How'd that kidney stone feel when it hit you in the back of the throat?
Should we weigh Bobo today? Bobo, do you know what you used to weigh?
I don't know. Last time I checked, it was 160 something.
Fired like a BB.
Yes, come on.
In the back of the bell, in the back of your throat.
That doesn't feel normal.
Oh my God,
this is just not
so
right.
So, how much did you weigh? When did you weigh yourself last?
It was a month ago. I weighed myself.
A month ago, okay. And you weighed how much?
Does he look? Does he look much different from Cherry Dart's aunt?
Yeah,
that was only what 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he
All
definitely.
Right. And how much did you weigh then?
I think I weighed about 160.
How much are you now? 102.
Do we have a scale?
I have no idea. I don't.
We're getting a scale. We're getting a scale.
I don't bother going on scales a lot because then it just makes you overwork out because you're show up.
Enough with the working out thing.
This
Okay,
fucking guy has his lies.
At this point, enjoy all the greasy food you want.
Oh.
Eat at McDonald's every day. Enjoy the pleasures of life.
These lies are just.
Holy shit! Enough about the salad, okay?
Now, if I'm going to eat a burger, I think the best burgers are
Enjoy
at
it.
Donovan's in Woodside.
He just flirts these things out.
Those burgers are freaking huge, but they're damn good if you got the stomach for it.
We're not talking about those burgers.
You don't have the stomach for it.
Yes.
No. Fuck, man.
We're talking about those 2 paperweights in your body.
Oh shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. God damn it. Come on.
All right,
man.
let's get that scale down there. Bobo. So Bobo weighed 160 what?
Come on, man.
Bobo?
About 160.
160 last time you weighed yourself?
Yeah.
All right, let's get Bobo on the
And
scale.
that was about a month ago?
Yeah, that was about a month
See what he weighs on that. It's Steve's running away from the scale, his mortal enemy.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
I tried to grab it, it exploded like matter and antimatter.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. What are you doing, Bubba? All right, there you go. Yeah, you might as well.
That's what they tell him at the doctor. He's doing dog. He's taking his pain.
You know what? Shoes and kidneys off.
Put one of these pins in his mouth like a thermometer. He's not gonna.
He weighs exactly 160.
Take his shoes and his kidneys.
You take it.
This is not right.
Oh, fuck.
160?
160.
160?
Oh, my God.
Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Bobo? How could you weigh the same? You don't weigh the same.
He's probably making a mistake about what he used to weigh.
Yeah, you're making a mistake of what you used to weigh.
Yeah, something's going on. Because it's obvious that
You
you've
used
lost
to weigh
some weight.
more. You lost weight.
It's the swelling.
I think it was a little bit more than that.
Maybe he's losing weight
It's-
there
you
and the
swell up
tumor's
and-
getting
yeah.
bigger.
Yeah, you get swelled up.
We're going to have to find him a fucking kidney. Holy shit. How are we going to do that?
We couldn't even get him a hand job.
How the fuck are we going to save Bobo? Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, this is not a good day.
Got a good attitude, though, Bobo. I tell you that, bro.
Yes.
How much blood, Bobo?
Thing, right?
Is it bright red or is it?
I don't know. They just found a little bit of blood. You couldn't even see the blood in that urine.
Oh, okay.
Right when I peed into this cup, and usually you'd expect they give you these cups, those thick plastic cups.
The inside of the cup looked like the Kool-Aid
But
monster.
you're peeing into these cups that you like find in an office water cooler.
Right.
Yeah.
And something that you always said, is this sanitary to pee in a cup that's the size of an office? That's something you'd find in a water cooler. And they did that. I don't know, those strips.
Still blasting out
Those strips that look like my mother's.
This guy is a fucking
they
great
look like my
attitude,
mother's
man.
diabetes testing strips.
Oh, your mother's diabetic.
Yeah, since she was a
fun
kid,
house.
she's had that.
You're
Believe me, it was always creepy as a kid seeing my mother inject herself.
She just told you it was diabetes.
Yeah, exactly.
Was it creepy watching her vomit with her black friends and then pass out?
we got to go to Matt in Queensbury. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to, Bobo, have you overheard your mother recently whispering on the phone to someone about getting a room changed into a game room?
No, come on.
Is she online ordering things like a new oak desk? Other things that you can now use for an office?
Oh, shit.
Wow. Damn it, we're missing Bieber Fever.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right around the corner.
Oh, great.
What does he sing?
You're not getting out of here alive today.
Fuck, man, that's the street I gotta go down to
Yeah,
do
right.
fucking shit.
You turn the volume up or no?
No.
That'd be funny. This is the worst shit. Can you turn that up? Turn that up? I wanna hear
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Is this
I wanna
live?
see that.
Yeah, he's right. He's over at Rockefeller Center.
Dude, do you understand I have to drive right through this? Literally?
Do you take that left on 6?
I go straight across 40 fucking...
Look at can they get the fucking sign out of the way? I want to see this boy.
I love how we went from Bobo's, health issues to, oh, God, I hope Aunt gets home today.
I know. I was all of a sudden just concerned about myself getting my Escalade home.
Like that.
Shoes and kidneys off.
That's terrible.
Aunt is by far the most brutal. There was it could be the funniest thing I've ever heard him do. It was we got a call one time. Lydia was on the phone, and a guy called up, and he was just talking about how his daughter had died, and I couldn't believe when he started it with the sound effects. It's probably the most brutal thing I've ever heard. But I actually downloaded. I never download clips of the show. I downloaded that. It's on my desktop.
Is it? I don't know why I feel compelled to be so horrible, because I really feel bad on the way home.
It was the purest form of comedy, just trying to make something horrible fun. It was terrible.
Yeah, maybe that's it. It's the fact that I don't like moments that are real and kind of like sad, so I try to make light of them, and sometimes it comes out as very cruel.
You don't want to really think about it.
I've never actually been shocked. But I saw your finger hovering. I'm like, he couldn't be contemplating this. He wouldn't hit a button at this time.
You know what? Carrot Top works out a lot. You think Bobo's got this new body from working out?
Well, I hadn't seen Bobo before.
He was probably
pounds he's lost, but he's
at least 20.
Ride his bike. You know, you never know.
Bobo, let me see your biceps. Pull your sleeve up and make a muscle. No, your biceps. Oh, Jesus! Look at what
That's
he's
how
doing.
You make a bicep.
You don't have to tighten your face up.
Take your shirt off.
No, don't take your...
You might as well
take your shirt off.
All right, here.
You might as well take your pants off, too.
No, don't make him take his pants off.
Yeah.
You're fucking... I'm not standing for that.
Yeah, I don't want to see
This is how it all starts.
I don't want to see. That's how it all starts. Carrot sounds like, I've seen this before. This is what I do on my Tuesdays off.
Right.
What is that pose you're doing?
See, he's not working out if that's how he shows off a bicep.
I don't see any muscle tone in that arm whatsoever.
Your neck is tan.
Yeah, you got quite the farmer's tan, they call that.
What happened?
You've been wearing long sleeves in the summer?
Why the red neck?
I don't know. It's because they've been outside a lot.
Is it the radiation?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I've been working out my arms, but...
All right, let's see that muscle.
You got some guns?
Let's get
Guns?
Let's get the pants down.
His
please,
fucking
please don't.
biceps are actually concave.
Carrot Top
they go the other way.
Pull your pants down. He's a big
They go
star.
like this.
Big Vegas star.
Right, your muscles.
No. Patrice is singing something like what?
What, Patrice?
What are you, part fucking Cajun? You see a glowing face on him or something? You know?
He just has a good attitude.
You really don't want to see something that looks like it's been operated on so much.
He's had 20-some-odd operations on his penis there, Carrot Top.
Yeah, to make it smaller, so big and delicious.
48.
48.
Operations on your penis?
48.
They messed up an operation when I was little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's called birth.
No, actually, I was about 2 when it happened.
They made a mistake at Planned Parenthood.
They messed up a urinary system operation.
You just got hanger marks all over.
I wound up with an infection from that messed up operation.
God damn it.
Nearly died. from obstruction of my urinary system.
He cries every time he walks by a dumpster.
Right, do you have any idea how many times my mother was sitting right next to me, right next to the hospital bed I was on?
Yeah.
My
Did you notice her kicking plugs out?
My mother went beyond, all right? She would go to work, and as soon as she got home from her job,
just waiting for him to fall asleep so she could pull the plug. But it never happened. This fucking guy.
And when she wasn't, there, my grandmother was there. My grandmother was there.
And the weird thing is, she's been dead for 10 years.
Now my grandmother's still alive.
All right. It was an attempt at a joke.
That's all right.
Unfortunately, though, my great grandmother passed away. 99 years old.
She was mediocre. I know her.
She just passed away 2 days ago.
Oh, sorry.
What
happened?
Don't worry, you'll be seeing her soon.
She was hit by a bus.
I've never even met her, though.
How'd the old dear die? Was she alone?
Yeah.
I don't know the whole details.
Was there an orderly on top of her?
Because I haven't heard from my grandmother yet. My grandmother's in Florida right now. Next time my grandmother's in town, she'll let me know.
You know what? You just gave Carrot Top an idea for a prop. Carrot Top, when you have enough money in the fucking bank, that's what you got to do with your career. Go evil. Evil prop guy.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it. Patrice, we lost Patrice.
This is the worst. Pillow and handle. For those doctor deaths. Those fucking nurses, male nurses. Oh, is that fantastic? You just plop right in.
Yeah. Make sure you straighten that little old nose out though when you're done. That's a dead giveaway.
Sure is.
That bent over schnozola.
Pounding project semen into her as her fucking little white shoe falls off. Her girdle's askew. They notice that her thing, like part of the sheet, is tucked into her stockings because he was in a rush.
Oh my God.
You might want to put your shirt back on. Get your sunburned in here.
I'm out.
Wait, Carrot Top is getting uncomfortable. He wants Bobo to put his shirt back on.
Yeah, just maybe want to put his shirt back on.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Bobo,
well, Bobo.
When are you working out today?
Yeah, I'll be working out later today.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
What are we doing what I usually do? I do sit-ups and ride my bike around
Can we see some sit-ups?
Yeah, let's see some sit-ups.
Hey,
Make sure you're doing it right. That's good. That's a good idea.
Hold on, get the cords out of the way, Bobo, so you don't hurt your back. Move this, Sam. Move the scale for him. Hold on, Daniel. He's laying in cords with a water in his hand. Very smart.
That's why his kidneys hurt.
Exactly.
Electric. All right. Well, that's a good pose.
He's got his
Get
hands.
used to that pose.
His hands are folded
across his chest to do some crunches.
Carrot Top, is he doing these right?
He's at 1, 2. This regiment. 3.
Just breathe.
4. You have to breathe.
Yeah, you gotta breathe. You're not breathing at all.
Yeah.
You're holding your breath.
Now I know his neck is red. He's
He's choking himself.
Well, I've never done this on radio before, so.
Yeah, it's different.
Apparently, it's more stressful.
How many is that?
7 or 8.
Do your kidneys hurt when you do that?
Well, yeah, right now.
Well, if your kidneys hurt, I wouldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, you did enough.
Yeah, you did plenty. We saw your form. That's
You
good.
did enough.
All right,
Yeah.
get up.
You ready to fight Apollo Creed? You look good.
Is that a breath?
Oh, boy. Actually, he's going to collapse on a thing and feed like Adrian.
Blubber Lang.
Rockhead Balboa.
He's laughing. Keep up your good nature.
Yeah.
All right, Bobo. Wow. Who saw this coming today? Holy shit.
I know.
Well, we hope you're okay, Bobo.
Absolutely.
Bobo, I'm gonna give you free appetizers at F.H. Riley's.
All right.
That's what I do for you.
All right, that's great. I'll do.
Yeah.
Thanks, Opie.
One per visit, though.
I'm sorry. I'm 40 years. I'm 40 years late. Burgess Meredith. Oh shit! It's not good. I hope that like karma understands that this has to happen in this room.
Yeah.
That this is a fucking karma-free room.
Well, and if you want to come to, I'm not even plugging my own gig. Caroline's, I'll be there tonight, tomorrow, Saturday. If you want to bring, you need 3 tickets, 1 for you and 1 for each busted kidney. Bring your mom's friends, come to whatever show you want.
We'll give you some room so no one bumps into your kidneys.
Whichever one you want.
Yeah.
Carrot Top, are you promoting anything or are you just hanging?
Yeah, I'm just hanging. Yeah, I got Luxor every night.
Yeah.
You know what?
When you're in the wonderful town
going to
of
the
Las
fight,
Vegas.
the big fight at the Yankee Stadium on
Who's
Saturday night. Cotto.
Oh, it's boxing.
Yeah, boxing. El Boxeo.
They're doing boxing at Yankee Stadium? We didn't even know about it?
They're probably doing anything to keep MMA quiet. They're probably tired of MMA.
You're an MMA fan, right?
I'm going just like I got invited to go.
But I mean, you like the MMA? UFC?
I don't really watch a lot of boxing, but I've been to a few of those, yeah. Fighting in a cage and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's a little weird.
What sport do you really like?
I like football. Football, basketball is good. Anything in the playoffs is good.
Yeah, absolutely. We couldn't get to the phones, but everyone's saying that they've seen the show in Vegas and they said it's amazing. It's really, really good. So just want to make sure we get that out there for everybody.
Well, cool, man.
And definitely enjoy having Carrot Top on the show.
Well, thanks for having me on the show.
A lot of fun.
It's always fun.
Definitely.
Bobo now will be in my prayer. We'll have to.
Yes, definitely.
You keep me posted.
We will. I'm sure. Yes.
You should have him come to a show in Vegas, but then charge him for everything. Have him arrested at the airport.
I'd love to go to Vegas.
Hey, Bobo, a very good idea coming in. You know how you like to say, I'm not lying?
Yeah.
Could you change it to I'm not dying?
Oh, God. Don't say that. Oh, jeez.
All right. I'm not dying.
So he can't even do his own impressions
that
anymore.
clip won't be fun to play.
Well, I don't know how to say dying to make it sound like the way I say lying.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I think I'm not dying. Does that sound right? Does that sound...
No.
Wait,
Jesus. Bobo, I hope you're all right. I really do.
Yes.
I think you're a really good guy, and you've done some great stuff for us, so I hope you're all right.
That right now is Opie's not even talking to you. He's talking to God and trying to make up for all the things that he said.
Yes, exactly.
It's just depressing.
All right, I'm done feeling bad for him. Now I got to drive.
Yeah, Matt's got to get in his big pool.
Hey, Patrice?
I got to get to my gun and then my pool.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, Patrice.
And my workout. Jeez, that's right.
That's right.
I have my workout today.
Do you? Yes. I'm tired just from watching him.
I have my trainer.
I do too.
Good egg.
Fucking Dunkin' Donuts. I smear them on my tits.
Don't like that? Yeah.
I think you look good.
All right, Patrice.
They're getting there. They're not
Carrot Toppy.
You got a real gun though. You don't need.
Yeah, that's true.
You should see my cousin. Anthony can tell you about my cousin.
I could. Why?
You met him last Friday. Remember the guy with the muscles?
Uh-oh, this sounds bad.
Remember, we all went on a date?
Yeah, he was wearing a leather vest and a jock.
No, we went to watch you perform last week.
Oh, the gig.
Yeah, that gig you did last weekend.
Right.
What gig
Friday
did you do
with
last week?
Joe, and I was doing a little acoustic stuff with my brother, and then my
cousin was with me. I invited my cousin to join me there.
And then you two play.
Because it's in...
Well, it's the U2 cover band.
Because you
a little different. It's like Top Carrot.
Nice.
It's a guy that goes around like you. And
right.
Yeah.
That'd be sad, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be that?
Carrot Top impersonator.
I'm sure they're out
I'd
there.
be happy if the check was close. I'd be happy to fucking... I'll put on a red wig and do whatever I'm told. If I make Carrot Top money. Because Jim Norton money ain't cutting it.
No, huh?
Let's get the fuck out of here. Patrice.
Yes.
Tonight and tomorrow at the Comedy Shop at Suppers Restaurant in Pine Brook, New Jersey. So if you're in the area, definitely check out Patrice. And Big Mama Prods on Twitter. Carrot Top, thank you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me in, guys.
Everyone have a great
man.
weekend. We'll see you Monday.